You better be in the house when them street lights come on. Ain't that what your mama used to tell you? But I bet you when she told you to stay out the streets, she had no idea that the YouTube streets would take over the world. Uncle Juice, public figure Boogie, Baby Down So Raw, Detroit Gossip, and the most dangerous voice in Detroit, DawgfaceTV.
Bitch, I talk more shit than Dawgface.
They running shit from coast to coast. Welcome to the Danger Zone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. My name is Dawgface Calderon. This is DawgfaceTV. This is Unleashed. This is Unleashed Reloaded. Hey, I operate in conjunction with Real Life Productions, aka Real Life Street Stars. This is a special episode. Y'all know I don't normally go live this time of day. This is like a midday show. What time is it? Oh, it's it's lunch. Let me get myself situated. Hold on. Let me turn this motherfucking Bellic. And see in Detroit, we call this Bellicanana. These Bellicanana hat. Turn this motherfucking $600 Bellicanana to the back. Hey, listen. Welcome to the show. Underdog is in the building. For those of you who don't know, tell a friend. I need y'all to like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend that Doggy Dog is live in effect. And I'm finna put belt to ass. Y'all know when I go live. I normally when I do this at night. I need y'all to like, share, and subscribe this shit. Cause I'm finna, y'all see the title? Oh, I got, hold on. Let me get the banner right. Gotta get the banner right. Hold on. I need the ticker to be right. Cause Akademiks, what the fuck is you doing? Akademiks, what are you doing, Akademiks? This is my man Underdog. What's up, Underdog?
What up, bro?
How you introduce yourself, man? Tell them where they can find you at.
Man, I'm Underdog. Got me on Instagram at underdog _ underdog TV _ podcast. Got me on YouTube, Underdog TV podcast. Check in with me. Like and subscribe one time.
Okay, so listen. I need y'all to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know that I normally don't come and jump online this time of day. I normally have my shows at 8, 9 o'clock at night. That's what I normally do. The reason why I'm here right now, because did y'all see Akademiks last night? I'm not even finna play it, because I'm finna put belt to his motherfucking ass. Did y'all see Akademiks last night when he played the clip and Wack 100 mentioned my name and then Wack mentioned my name? See, I gotta turn to the side. Let me get my opinion out. Let me get my, you know when I put this, let me take this motherfucking watch off. Y'all ain't gonna, you ain't gonna play with me on the motherfucking, I run the YouTube streets. Did y'all see Akademiks last night? Did y'all see when this motherfucker had the nerve to mention my name to Wack and let Wack get off on me? Did y'all hear it? If y'all heard it, did y'all see it? Because if you saw it, when y'all seen Akademiks' phone ringing, that was me calling in every time, right? That was me calling in every time y'all heard that bling, bling. That was me calling in. I was watching that shit. Y'all know I don't take kindly to people playing with me. Because I ain't no motherfucking regular podcaster. I will fight a nigga. Yes, I will, right? See, I ain't like Act, you know what I'm saying? And respectfully, because I like Act. But what Act did last night, that was a declaration of war as far as I'm concerned. Because how you gonna let a bitch nigga like that come on your platform, weaponize your platform like I always say they do? They let Wack 100 go on their platforms and weaponize them. So the question is, why would he do that? And here's the bigger answer. I need y'all to go back and watch that Akademiks live stream. If it's still up, if not, then he takes them down, chops them up, and put them back up. But watch this. If you were there and you were watching, I'm gonna put a call-in number too. Let me put the call-in number up here. Cause a motherfucker, I wish a motherfucker would. I mean, where the fuck is this shit at? So I can put these motherfucking call-in numbers up. There you go, right there. They go to call-in number right where that. Hold on, I'm take this shit down. See, we gonna talk today. See, I don't mind talking to a motherfucker. See, I do this shit. I don't mind talking to a motherfucker. Hold on. Because you ain't gonna play with me on this motherfucking platform. What the comments said, let me put this motherfucker, let me get this shit down. You see that? That's a calling number right now. 313-929-3382. Y'all want to call in and talk about what happened on Akademiks last night? See, I'm not afraid of answering phone calls. I'm not afraid of none of that shit. Y'all come in, tap in, call in and talk to me. So last night on Akademiks live stream, he brought old 3-Finger Wack onto the live stream and gave Wack an opportunity to justify, minimize, and make excuses. Look at this nigga right here. 50-year-old black man talking about street stuff like YNs. No wonder we're at the bottom. No, bitch, I'm not at the bottom, ho. You're at the bottom, you bitch ass nigga. I'm not at the bottom of a motherfucking thing, bitch. I'm living just fine, you bitch ass nigga. So shut your bitch ass up. And matter of fact, because I don't like what you said, bitch, I'm gonna block your bitch ass, you hoe ass, bitch ass nigga. There you go, bitch. What is you talking about, bitch? Yo, see, I got more sense when I'm with the greater panel, bitch. When I'm by myself, no. I don't give a fuck about no monetization, bitch, because I'm having my way. So listen, last night on DJ Akademiks live stream, he brought Wack 100 on there to justify and minimize all manners of fuckery, all manners of whole shit, and it's almost inexcusable. It was unconscionable, to tell you the truth, because what in the fuck is going on here? How dare you bring that bitch ass nigga on your live stream and let that bitch ass nigga just lie, and lie. And it's cool if you do it with just but when you mention my name, no, I got a problem with that. So let us go over some of this shit that's going on here. Underdog, I don't know why motherfuckers play with me like it's a game around this bitch. This is not a game.
And these niggas don't be knowing who they're dealing with. And they be playing on the fact that, they be banking on not running into a nigga. Like, these niggas ain't even be ready for the encounter. For real. It's just like these niggas playing the game, but they don't know that, the fuckery that they do, they actually make the game dangerous for themselves. I don't get it.
So watch this. So listen. So there's the call-in numbers on the screen. Y'all can call in, y'all can talk, y'all talk to me. I talk back. So watch this. Hey, so she said, I'm just here to listen to dog cuss. Thank you. Now watch this. Watch this. Listen to this shit right here.
Oh, look at Dogface. Hold on. All right. So yeah, this overt act here is gonna really come back up again.
Hey, listen, all you stupid ass niggas from Detroit, and when I say stupid, I do mean stupid. So watch this. So Big U's superseding indictment dropped yesterday. In that indictment, the charge of extortion of Future manifests itself. So now Big U is charged with extortion of Future. And they cite Wack one.
No. He's not charged with overt act is not a charge. It's a action that's related to the charge.
Hundreds.
So let me stop right there. Hey, Akademiks, hold on. Let me get rid of this shit right quick. Because I don't even need none of this shit. Watch this. Let me let this motherfucker catch up. Hey, Akademiks, what in the fuck are you talking about? What in the fuck are you talking about? Anytime you have a federal indictment, whether it is the initial criminal complaint, or it is the initial indictment, or it is the hopefully we don't get it, but if you have a superseding indictment, when you have a superseding indictment, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. When in a indictment of any kind, whether it's the criminal complaint, the initial indictment that follows the criminal complaint, or a superseding indictment. Whenever you have a superseding indictment, that's all bad. A superseding indictment means they're adding more charges on to the indictment that they first indicted you on. So that means that from the time of the criminal complaint, the federal criminal complaint, to the initial indictment, right, which is over a year ago. So when they come back over a year later and add more charges, those charges normally stem from the continuous ongoing investigation of this person or persons. That's what that means. So overt act don't mean a charge. An overt act is essentially a charge, nigga. Because the federal government is saying you did this too. Fuck is you talking about? You want to argue semantics with me? And with the overt act, with an actual conspiracy, they don't even have to prove every element of the case. All they have to do is tie you in to one thing as it relates to the overall case. And then you are roped into the motherfucking indictment. Big U is already under indictment. They add a superseding indictment that is more charges. And in the more charges, they list the situation that happened with Future. Do you think the federal government is just throwing charges up and adding charges and they ain't talk to nobody? Wack 100 said he was in the airport with Big U. He said that he saw Future with Sierra. And he said, according to his own words, that he pressed Future because Future owed Trick, who's from Detroit, some money for some reason. He says, Trick wasn't there, I pressed him. That's what he said out of his own mouth, in his own words. That's what he said. Is there something we missing here? What the fuck are we missing here? I want to make sure we ain't missing nothing significant. What the fuck are we missing here? He told the story of what he did and how he did it. This is him telling the motherfucking story. What's wrong with you niggas? Let me pull this up just in case you niggas man, y'all done bumped y'all motherfucking head. Y'all must have bumped y'all motherfucking head. Y'all must have fell and bumped y'all motherfucking head. So let's make sure we're on the same page here. Because I don't like nobody playing with me. I don't like no motherfucker playing with me. So hold on one second. Here we go. Let me find this shit. Because you ain't going to play with me today or tomorrow.
Remember Wack 100 told us this story about, ask Future, like me and Big U ran into him and Sierra at LAX and he had
Let me stop it right there. He says, do you remember Wack 100 told us the story about what happened when he saw Future and Sierra? So people, Wack 100 bitch ass, now that he's in that indictment for show, Wack 100 is acting like he don't know where this motherfucking charge in this indictment came from. He act like he don't know where this overt act number 38 on the overall on the superseding indictment, overt act number 38. It talks about this same story verbatim. I want y'all to pay attention to something. Future has never acknowledged or told this story. Trick has never told this story. Big U Once he heard that Wack had said this, Big U said that it was not true. Birdman has never acknowledged or told this story. Sierra has never. So you have Wack 100, and Wack 100, he names Big U, Trick, Sierra, and Birdman. He names 4 people. None of those 4 people have ever acknowledged or have ever repeated what he said took place in LAX that fateful day. Nobody. The only person who's ever told this story is Wack 100. Now listen to Akademiks acknowledge that he told the story.
Wack 100 told us the story about, Axe Future, me and Big U ran into him and Sierra.
He didn't tell him this story in private. He told this story out loud, aloud on Clubhouse. He also repeated this story wherever he could. Just the same shit that Loose Cannon be doing. Loose Cannon is in prison, is in the federal holding facility right now because he talked himself into Big U's federal indictment. Loose Cannon wasn't even around when the things that Big U was being charged or being accused of doing, he wasn't even around when these things were happening. He came later when Big U was already in full stride with busting the moves that they say he was busting, the moves he said he was busting. So Loose Cannon injected himself into the situation and he got himself indicted because he told stories of criminal activity that he was involved in that had something to do with that was orchestrated by Big U.
At LAX, and he had owed Trick some money. I chased.
Wack told the story about owing Trick some money. Nobody else told this story. I need y'all to pay your fucking attention here. Watch this.
Wack 100 told us this story about, Axe Future, me and Big U ran into him and Sierra at LAX, and he had owed Trick some money. I chased Future, and Future was running from me through the whole thing, and I chased him onto the jet bridge. That's got to be a lie. That story sounds so much as a lie. Well, the feds have now put that story in Big U's indictment.
Stop right there. The feds have now put that story that Wack 100 told into Big U's indictment. I'm going to ask y'all a question. I want y'all to tell me if I'm lying. Jump in the dog. My chat's called a dog pound. Jump in the dog pound. When have you ever heard Trick tell a story? Because these questions I'm going to ask you, they go to how do you think the feds found out? I'm going to ask y'all questions that I already know the answer to, but we got to play games like this. You know how they be. Watch this. Excuse me, I'm chewing mamas. Got my goddamn blood pressure up. I'm going to name some names. You tell me which one of these people whose name I say, have you ever heard talk about what happened in LAX between Wack 100, Big U, Future, Trick, and Birdman, and Sierra? 5 people. Have you ever heard Trick come on any platform? And I know Trick. I know the whole goddamn family, respectfully. When have you ever heard Trick tell the story about, and if you have, send me the link, I'll pull it up. When have you ever heard Trick say anything about what happened in LAX between Birdman, Wack 100, Sierra, Future, and Big U? When have you ever heard Trick say anything about this situation? When you ever heard him acknowledge it? Because he definitely heard what Wack said. You've never heard Trick even acknowledge that what Wack was saying was true or not true. He ain't never spoke on it. Future denied it ever happened. Birdman never spoke on it. Sierra never spoke on it. When Big U spoke on it, he spoke on it because he heard that Wack had said it, and he denied it. Big U came out and denied that what Wack had said on Clubhouse, on Akademiks, or on No Jumper, wherever he uses to do this shit at. He said that wasn't true. Slimeball TV, what's up with you, brother? It's my guy. Thanks for the jewels. You hear me? So let me ask you a question. When have you ever heard him say it? But let me shut the fuck up. It's not time nigga be talking to. Watch this.
They actually mentioned that Wack. Well, I don't know if they mentioned Wack. They might have just like.
Can you hear this, Underdog? Can you hear this?
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay.
Put him as an abbreviation. But they mentioned the incident where Big U and Wack were chasing Future, and they claim that's part of the extortion plot. Which, by the way, I think Wack might stop telling that story now because the story that he's told a bunch, the feds have officially alleged it as an overt offense for extortion, which is crazy. It's kind of crazy. So
I think maybe Wack might stop telling this story because the feds are now or have now incorporated this particular story that sounds eerily similar to the story he's told on multiple platforms over multiple years. Akademiks, I'm gonna need you to bring your ass in front of the congregation and sit your ass right here. You sit right here, little man, because fuck is you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? You let Wack 100 come on your platform last night and run circles around you. And I know that it was purposeful because you're not the type of person who doesn't understand the things that need to be understood when the motherfuckers talking the shit they talk. Can you hear this? You big dummy. Did you hear that? Could you hear that? You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Can you hear that? Could you hear that, Underdog?
Yeah, I hear it.
What was it? What was it? Could you hear that?
You big dummy.
Okay. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Hey, Akademiks, bring your ass. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Hey, Akademiks, I need you to bring your ass to the front of the congregation. Let me go over your sins. Let me go over your sins. If y'all heard or watched or saw, excuse me, I'm a little excited. And Akademiks, one more time. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Hey, Akademiks.
Girl, bye.
Akademiks.
Girl, bye.
Akademiks.
Girl, bye.
Wack 100.
Girl, bye.
Who y'all think y'all playing with? See, y'all think because I'm easily excited when it comes to talking about these kind of things that y'all got one. Ooh, we have proven something. Let me tell you. Let me start. Let me cover some territory. I'm not even gonna pull up a bunch of shit. But if you seen Akademiks show last night, his last stream, that was me calling in. I'm crying. I'm so mad about this shit. Right? Let me tell you this. So let's go over the sinful ways, the devilish bitch ass ways of one Cash McElroy Jones. You can tell his mama didn't love him based on what they named him. Cash McElroy Jones McElroy. What the fuck is this? The Jetsons or something? What are you talking about? Your mama didn't even try. Cash McElroy? Your mama didn't even try to name you right. She didn't even give a fuck about Cash. Your name is Cash McElroy. That is a sign that your mama didn't give a fuck about you, Wackesha. See, my boy had named you Wackesha like I did. So let's go over the sinful ways. And let's go over how academics. So you mean to tell me that you let this man come on your show, and despite the fact that your chat was going crazy, because Akademiks' chat was going nuts on him, because the chat was saying, hold on, bro. Homie, 50 years old and just got, look at this right here. I'm gonna give you some light you want. Homie, 50 years old and just got a sleeve tatted. Your mama is 50 years old and just now stop fucking everything she come in contact with, you bitch ass nigga. How about that?
Fuck nigga talking about me?
No. It don't matter who we talking about. He's a hoe. Let me put him back up here. What's his name? Call me master. Hey, call me master. Let's have a conversation about your whorish ass mama and her whorish dick sucking ass ways for a second. You want to talk about something? Let's talk about that. I told you, you bitch ass nigga. Look at this. She's 65. Now your mama, she's 65 with good head, bitch ass nigga. Anything else you want to say? Before I block you, bitch. Come on, get it out. Come on. I'm gonna highlight your comments, bitch ass nigga. Huh? I'm gonna highlight your comments, bitch ass nigga. Bye, bitch ass nigga. We'll get back with you, you hoe ass nigga. Now listen. Let's talk about Wack sinful ways. But first, I want to put this up. Let's put this up. Hold on for a second. Let's put this up. Because this is important. This is important. I'm gonna put this on my Instagram. Y'all go to my Instagram page, DawgfaceTV podcast. I'm gonna put some on the screen for everybody to see, because this is what we got going on here now. This is what we got going on here now.
Hey, dog must be gay as a motherfucker, man. Worry about a nigga tattoo, fuck nigga.
Hey, listen, brother. We run the show.
That nigga weird, man.
That's all this shit is not all of it, but we do have motherfuckers who are mad, angry, and upset at everything, and they want to come on, they want to take this shot at the dog.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take a shot at their mama, and they trying to take a shot at me. Difference.
So that old bitch fly nigga out one time.
Hold on. Let me see. Share this tab instead. Hold on. So, watch this. Y'all see that right there? Mo 82. Thank you for the contribution, man. Thank you for the $4.99. Papa need brand new shoes and a sweatshirt. Thank you. Listen, I want y'all to walk with me because I'm going to keep this real simple. I ain't finna go all, right? Do y'all see that? Do you see this picture on? This is what we have now. This is the current state of what's going on here over there on Akademiks. Akademiks last night, brother, what you did was everybody was suspicious and everybody has suspected that you allow Wack 100 to come on your platform, commandeer it, fake like y'all having a real conversation, but the whole time you're just allowing him to get off what he wants to say about the things that he's being accused of doing. That's really what's going on here, right? You didn't really even push back. You only pushed back at what Wack was saying because your chat was tearing your ass up. If I pull up the chat, you're going to see your entire chat going crazy. It's like, what the fuck is this? Get this thing out of here. And Wack always does that. And your chat has checked you time and time and time again. Your chat has checked you time and time and time again about allowing Wack 100 to commandeer your platform, not challenging, and let him just say anything about any situation, about anybody, without you pushing back when you know he lying. And even if you're not intimately aware of whatever he's talking about, and I can't imagine you letting Wack come on your show and you give him his bullhorn to talk about a subject that you're not interested in and your followers don't give a fuck about. I can't imagine you doing that. So I know that y'all ran this game plan before you even called him on the phone. I need y'all to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Doggy Dog is in full effect. Watch this. So he comes on and he tells a story about what he said when he described what took place between him and Trick Trick. Do y'all see this picture? Y'all screenshot this. And I want y'all to put it in y'all story and tag the most dangerous voice, and I'm gonna share it. Promise. Y'all screenshot this picture right here. Watch this. Go here. Screenshot the screen and put this up and tag me, and I promise you I'm gonna share it. Y'all follow me and I'll follow you back. The most dangerous voice. The most dangerous voice. Screenshot this, take this picture, screenshot it, put it in your story on Instagram, tag me, I'll share it, follow me, and I'll follow you back. So watch this. So Wack 100 tells a story. He tells a story of what happened. And in that story, the most amazing shit in the world happens. From that story, we have an indictment that's handed down. Hold on.
Yeah, you know, dog, like that motherfucker Wack been telling for a long ass time, right? That's why. Yeah, he been telling for a long ass time. That's why that motherfucker got so comfortable, started getting on them damn platforms.
That's right.
That story, because he didn't think that shit would come back to haunt him, because he was already snitching and assassinating everybody else.
Yeah, what he didn't think.
When feds get tired of your ass, they come for your ass.
What he didn't think is, he didn't think that people would be able to connect the dots. He thought that he was going to be able to continue to do all this red ass shit, and then when it comes out that he is the culprit, or it appears as if he's the culprit, he can have some level of deniability. If you didn't see me do it, this nigga is acting like the nigga like a kid. When you had under the blanket and the boogeyman can't see me. This nigga think if he get under the bed and pull the cover down, that niggas can't see him. Watch this. Listen to this nigga right here.
Runs into the terminal, right? When he run into the terminal, he take his phone out, right? He know he can only go so far, because what you gonna do? Jump onto the runway? That's a long drop down there, right? he throws the phone at me on speaker. All I hear is Stunner Boy. He say, "What is me?
Stunner Boy is
talk to me." I say,
Birdman.
"Stunner, I'm busy right now."
So when Wack 100 said Birdman, Future threw the phone to him, and Birdman picked up, and he said, and Birdman told him he'll pay the debt. That was real.
Yes, it was real. Yes, it was real. Yes, sir, that was real.
Hey, listen, all you stupid ass niggas from Detroit, and when I say stupid, I do mean stupid.
I do mean stupid, bitch ass nigga.
So Big U's superseding indictment dropped yesterday. In that indictment, the charge of extortion of Future manifests itself. So now Big U is charged with extortion of Future.
Let's stop right there, because Akademiks said, well, no. They charged him with an overt act. They charged him. They wrote down. I don't give a fuck what word you want to use. Let me go full screen. When they put an overt act inside of your indictment, and they are alleging that you acted in a you conspired. And don't forget, this is just one act of many. So it's not Wack being charged with anything. They're charging it to Big U. I want you to listen to me. How in the fuck is Wack 100 not sitting next to Big U? Because you don't have this overt act being listed without Wack 100 being part and partial of it. Because even when Wack told the story himself, he didn't say Big U said anything. He said he was the one who ran up on Future and ran up on Sierra. He was the one who made Future run on the jet bridge. And when he realized there was no plane at the end of the jet bridge, he knew he had nowhere to go. He wasn't going to just jump off the jet bridge and land on the fucking tarmac, on the cement. He wasn't going to just do that. Listen to this shit.
And they cite Wack 100's audio and video of him telling the story.
So watch this. So how does the feds know what or if anything transpired between Future, Sierra, Big U, Wack, Trick, and Birdman? The only person who has told this story out loud on major platforms that have millions of subscribers is Wack 100. In the story, when you read the overt act number 38, it describes this incident. How does the feds know about this? How? Future said it wasn't true. Big U said it wasn't true. Trick ain't said nothing about this shit. He ignored this shit like he always does. Where they getting this shit from? They getting it from this big mouth, bitch ass nigga. Pay attention.
Of why he implicates Trick. He implicates Birdman. And of course he implicates Big U. So now that means that once this trial starts, because Big U is charged with extorting and chasing and threatening to assault Future in LAX, that means that Trick and Birdman and himself will be called as material witnesses in this situation.
And Sierra, because Sierra, who was in a relationship with Future, who shares a child with Future, was there with him, according to Wack. So he put all of these people on federal property. He put them there. He placed them there. Nobody else placed them there. Nobody else talked about this shit. Wack told this story on Clubhouse, on YouTube, on No Jumper, and every fucking where else he could tell the goddamn story. He turned a crime into content just like Loose Cannon.
Now, he does say that Trick was at home in Detroit. Trick wasn't involved with this shit, right? So Big U would have to tell on Trick in order to pull Trick into this equation, which I don't think he will. And Trick don't even move like that. You know what I'm saying? So that remains to be seen. But for all you niggas in Detroit who be sucking Wack 100's dick and feeding him information, for all you Detroit niggas who was feeding Wack 100 and baby shooting information about me, about Doug before Doug flipped to start fucking with the nigga, all you bitch ass rap niggas who been feeding Wack 100 information about me and T Grizzly, and then even before the whole T Grizzly shit, all you niggas have been feeding niggas in Houston information about All-Star JR. Hey, Detroit, y'all got a motherfucking problem, and it ain't me. But wait a minute. Before I go, since y'all think I'm bullshitting, check this out.
Hey, Future owe bro some money. All right, Trick in Detroit. Me and Big U on a red-eye flight to Atlanta. We coming.
Future old boy some money. He's on Clubhouse on his Clubhouse shit that goes right to YouTube. So he's on Clubhouse, and his Clubhouse content goes to YouTube. So he's initially on two platforms telling this story, right? What happened? Wait a minute. Let me go out this and come right back. Hold on, because we want to make sure we get this shit right. We don't want to You don't want to put first this nigga mouth.
Hey,
I'm gonna run it
listen,
back.
all you stupid ass niggas from Detroit, and when I say stupid, I do mean stupid. So watch this. So Big U's superseding indictment dropped yesterday. In that indictment, the charge of extortion.
Hold on. I want to make, because this is my job. My job is to make sure that y'all get this shit. Watch this. So I want to make sure y'all get this shit. Hold on.
Wait a minute. Before I go, since y'all think I'm bullshitting, check this out.
Hey, future old bro some money.
Future old boy or bro. Future old bro some money.
All right.
Who?
Trick in Detroit.
Trick in Detroit. Future old boy some money. The question, who? Who did he owe? Trick in Detroit. Right there. He take, what Trick you talking about? The one in Detroit?
Me and Big U on a red-eye flight to Atlanta.
Me and Big U on a red-eye flight to Atlanta. Just in case you don't know, red-eye is a flight after 10 o'clock. The last flight of the night from any particular airport.
Coming to LAX. We coming through the security, putting our bag through the thing. Who we see on the other side?
We coming through security, putting our bag on the thing. Right? This nigga don't know words. We're coming through security, coming through TSA. We're on federal property. We're coming through TSA, and we're putting our bag on the conveyor belt to go through the motherfucking scanner. And guess who we see on the other side of the thing?
Future and the girl that's with the football player.
Future and the girl who's with the football player. Sierra and Russell Wilson. He's naming names. He's giving explicit detail. This is years ago. This bitch ass nigga's doing this. Peep game.
Sierra. We see Future and Sierra.
Okay, because Future and the girl with the football player. So they say Sierra? Yeah, Sierra.
I say, bro, is that who I think it is? He looked. I said, yeah. I said, you take them. I got here. When we come to the thing, I say, hey, homie, you got that money for Trick? He take.
When we make it through TSA, through the checkpoint is what it is, stupid bitch ass nigga. Hey, I told him, hey man, you take the thing, take the luggage, and I'm gonna go get him. I listen again.
We see Future and Sierra. I say, bro, is that who I think it is? He looked. I said, yeah. I said, you take them. I got here. When we come.
Hey, bro, is that who I think it is? He telling Big U, hey, bro, is that who I think it is? Yeah, you take the luggage.
When we come to the thing, I say, hey, homie, you got that money for Trick? He take off run.
When we come to the thing is the TSA checkpoint. I say, hey, yo, you get that for Trick? The nigga see me, take off running.
On the dead homies.
On the dead homies. Now, you know what gangbangers from LA say? On the dead homies. That's supposed to mean they ain't lying, ain't it? Talk to me, I talk back, goddammit. When a gangbanger puts something on the dead homies, that means that's more than putting it on their mama, ain't it?
That's like saying on God.
It runs into a motherfucking terminal. It runs into the thing, but it ain't hooked up to no plane.
He runs into the thing, but it ain't hooked up to no plane. He runs into a thing, but it ain't hooked up to no plane. He
left it.
Whoa, bro.
Wow. He runs into the terminal, true story. Runs into the terminal, right? When he run into the terminal, he take his phone out, right? He know he can only go so far, because what you gonna do, jump onto the runway? That's a long drop down there, right? he throws the phone at me on speaker. All I hear is Stunner voice. He say, Wack, it's me, Stunner. Talk to me. I say, Stunner, I'm think it is. He looked. I said, yeah. I said, you take the I got here. When we come to the thing, I say, hey, homie, you got that money for Trick? He take.
Hey, homie, you get that money for Trick? He confronted. He approached. He just said that Big U, he told Big U, get the luggage. I got this. He seen Future and he approached him and he said, hey, homie, you got that bread for Trick. Hold on now.
I said, yeah. I said, you take the I got here. When we come to the thing, I say, hey, homie, you got that money for Trick? He take off running. I'm what?
You get that money for Trick? He takes off running.
On the dead homies.
On the dead homies.
Through the devil. What the fuck? Runs into a motherfucking terminal and he runs into the thing, but it ain't hooked up to no plane.
He runs into the thing, but it ain't hooked up to a plane. Do you mean a jet bridge, you country, neck bone, eating ass, pickle pig feet eating ass, bitch ass nigga? Is that what you're talking about? The jet bridge, you stupid bitch ass nigga. Somebody had to tell you later what it's called. Bitch ass nigga. The jet bridge. But it wasn't hooked up to no plane. So dig what he say next. Check this out.
He left his
He left his bitch. He left Sierra. He just ran. He took off and ran. And left Sierra. If that's true, no wonder Sierra left him and he had no respect for him.
Bro. Wow. He runs into the terminal. True story.
He meant jet bridge because they were already in the terminal, because you don't get to a jet bridge without being in a terminal. So he meant ran into the terminal.
Runs into the terminal, right?
Yeah, they already in the terminal. He meant ran to a jet bridge.
He run into the terminal. He take his phone out, right? He know he can only go so far. What you gonna do? Jump onto the runway?
He knows he can only go so far because he knows the jet bridge isn't hooked to a plane, so it's not like he can run on a plane. There's no plane there, so he would have to open the jet bridge door and jump down onto the tarmac. He would have to jump down onto the tarmac.
That's a long drop down.
It's a long drop down, it is.
Yeah, right? he throws the phone at me on speaker.
He throws the phone. Future, throws the phone at me on speaker.
All I hear is Stunner voice. He say, Wack, it's me, Stunner. Talk to me.
All I hear is Stunner's voice. Birdman. Brian Baby Williams. Did y'all hear that? He ran into the jet bridge that wasn't connected to a plane. He knew he couldn't go any further because what is he going to do? Jump down onto the ground? The ground is called a tarmac in the airport.
All I hear is Stunner voice. He say, Wack, it's me, Stunner. Talk to me. I say, Stunner, I'm busy right now.
So Future knows he's cornered. He can't go anywhere else. He's being pursued. He had to run. And don't forget, he said he saw him as soon as they cleared TSA. So I'm assuming that their gate had to be somewhere near there. He's saying Future took off running onto a jet bridge. And he pursued him onto the jet bridge. Future pulls out his phone, according to Wack. This is a story he's telling. He dials a number, puts it on speaker, and throws the phone at Wack. Wack catches the phone like he's Randy fucking Moss or somebody. And this is what happens. This is what happens. Dawgface calling wrong. How can I help you?
Salute, Dawgface, man. Big fan, man. Salute, man. Calling all the way from upstate New York.
Talk to me, brother.
Hey, man, I'm just going to be short and brief, Dawgface. I think the feds are done with Wack, man. This is the beginning of the end, my nigga. First of all, nigga, this case is weak as fuck. So first of all, this gives Big U's team nothing but, of course, they have no option but to rebuttal this. So they know they don't have no future. You know what I mean? Federal. We all know they don't have no evidence of Big U chasing somebody in the federal airport without even getting charged.
Right.
And why I'm saying the feds done with whack, because Big U team has to counter. They're going to press for who that co-conspirator is.
Yes.
They listed him as the co-conspirator.
They did.
They also listed in the Jay Reed case as suspect number 4. This bitch ass nigga is in some trouble. I'm telling you. The feds, this is the beginning of the end. Because this is an alley-oop. If I'm Big U team, defense team, this is an alley-oop. First of all, we're going to beat the shit out of this regardless. I'm laughing at this. But who is the co-conspirator? Who was I with? And that gives motion to open up to see if the co-conspirator gave any evidence of this, of what happened, if he cooperated. Because no matter what, the feds in the paperwork, 2 things I know for sure. We know that the feds put this in the paperwork. That bitch ass nigga can't deny that. And for one, his body language, they didn't tell him, Dawgface. Now think about it. The paperwork dropped the 29th of July. If they would have told this bitch ass nigga, we already know it would have been, oh, some new work coming on this nigga. Oh yeah, some new cases about to drop. They didn't tell him though this time, Dawgface. That's a red flag. Salute though, man. Shout out to Detroit, man. I got people in Pontiac. Salute, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, listen, the brother hit on something real good. He hit on something real good. Wack normally said he normally comes to the table with, oh, the work from the drop. The work from the drop. That's what he normally does. But this time he didn't say anything. You know why he didn't say anything? He didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. Whenever some new work is finna drop, concerning Big U, Wack is always the first one to know about it. He's always the first one to tell us about it. Always the first one. He's always.
Hey, Dawgface. Hey, if you notice in that audio, right? All the shit he's saying that Big U did. He was the one actually with the activity. Yeah. So
He was the one who did. Huh.
Hey,
Mike, check. Hold on. Dawgface calling wrong. How can I help you?
Hey, man, I'm calling in to figure out what's going on with this nigga Wack, man.
Talk to me. You tell me what's going on. What you think going on?
He's just out of control.
Hey, listen. Everything that Big U, see, this is what Akademiks missed. And I don't think he missed it. I think he caught it. He didn't want to hear it. Everything that they're saying, everything that Big U has to answer for, Wack is describing himself as having done it. Man. According to Wack, all Big U did was get the luggage when they cleared TSA. He did all the rest.
How you put addendum on that motherfucking indictment with that shit?
Right.
That's crazy.
Right.
Like, but no, you can only try to do that or even do that when you are an informant. If they working with your ass like that, they'll let you push your activity on another motherfucker.
They will.
Act like it. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, that's an informant all motherfucking day. But they ain't like we don't know that.
Hey, listen, this ain't about what we know. This is about demonstrating and showing and proving so that we leave no doubt. Now, watch this.
He said, yeah, but I don't want you to be, nephew. What the going on?
Hold on.
He throws the phone at me on speaker. All I hear is stunner voice.
Mike, check. Dawgface, what's happening, man?
What up, dog? Doggy, what up?
What's happening, brother? Talk to me.
This Bell, man, I'm calling from the east side of Detroit. Look, old boy who just called in, he 100% right. Everything he said just said facts, my nigga. All that shit true. But Pete, though, what goes on in the dark will come to the light. If Wack 100 get out of this one, it's confirmed that he working. It's confirmed. That nigga played a dirty game. He thought he was going to get Big U ass jammed up like how he did, though. But now his ass caught up right with him.
So let me ask you a question. This is about Elliot Boy Bam checking in. Real 6 Mile nigga. Listen. So Bam, Loose Cannon is sitting in a federal holding facility right now, in part because of the fact that he told stories about being involved with criminal activity that was orchestrated and arranged by Big U. He put himself in the indictment for the most part. I'm sure there's other evidence to tie him in, but he told stories just like Wack is telling a story right here about engaging in criminal activity in a concerted effort with Big U. So if Loose Cannon is sitting in a federal home facility, what this bitch ass nigga doing out running around wreaking havoc?
Wack 100 supposed to be locked up with him. He's supposed to be locked up with him. It's a conspiracy. When they came and got when they came and got us, they came and got bro first. And then you know what they did, motherfucking 2-3 months later? Came and got everybody else, nigga, on a conspiracy. And then they superseded us. You see what I'm saying? So, man, listen, that nigga working, my nigga. It's that simple. Right. That's all I wanted to call in and say. That nigga working, and that shit gonna come out. Just let the shit keep continuing to play out and let Wack keep talking, because the more and more he talk, the more and more he's showing that he working.
All right, I got you. Thank you. I appreciate you, brother.
You know it.
I forgot all about the Gilly the Kid thing. I forgot all about the Gilly the Kid thing when he told the story about Gilly and his son getting robbed in L.A. I forgot all about that one. I have a list that we're going to go over. Now watch this. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. The dogs are in the building. Underdog, y'all go follow him on Instagram. Y'all go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Hey, listen. So I want to go over this so we can finish this so we can go on. Watch this.
Boy, he say Wack is going to the runway. That's a long drop down there, right? he throws the phone at.
Now, I want y'all to pay attention to something. The people that he's talking to on Clubhouse, as he's telling this story, they laughing about this shit. These niggas so motherfucking stupid. You can tell that you talking to some square lame ass niggas because nigga, you are describing a crime on Clubhouse and on YouTube. So the square ass lame ass right. Talking to, the square lame ass right. Niggas talking to laughing. He. That just tells you everything you need to know about who, Sierra, who, where at, what terminal, what? Ain't nobody saying, hold on, Playboy, you might be doing too much. Ain't nobody saying that. Now watch this.
On speaker. All I hear is Stunner voice. He say, Wack, it's me, Stunner.
All I hear is Stunner voice. He's confirming this, and we know Stunner is Birdman. He's confirming that he chased Future to a jet bridge. They had no airplane at the opposite end of it. Future was stuck. He was cornered. He couldn't go anywhere. So he had to think fast to avoid the ass whooping or whatever was going to happen to him. So Future pulled his phone out, dialed Stunner, a.k.a. Birdman, and threw the phone at Wack. I'm assuming he threw it at him because he didn't want to get close to him because he felt like Wack might hit him. So he threw it at him. And when Wack got the phone, all he heard was Stunner. He confirmed that it was Stunner on the phone. And this is what he said, Stunner said, a.k.a. Birdman said to him.
Talk to me. I say, Stunner, I'm busy right now. He said, yeah, but I don't want you to be, nephew. What the going on? I say, oh, trick a bag, man.
Birdman said, he said, hold on, Stunner. When you get the phone, I'm busy. And Stunner reply is, hold on, nephew, I don't want you to be busy. Meaning, I know you finna put your hands on dog and get them together. I don't want that. What's the issue? And Wack 100 says, this is easy to follow along. Hold on.
Stunner, talk to me. I say, Stunner, I'm busy right now. He said, yeah, but I don't want you to be, nephew. What the going on? I say, oh, trick a bag, man. He can't be in our backyard and he owe bro a bag.
He owes Trick a bag. He can't be in our backyard, L.A., owing Trick a bag. That's why I'm pressing him. And here's what Birdman said in reply.
Either he gonna pay or he finna get up and then he gonna pay, right?
Either he gonna pay or he finna get fucked up and then he gonna still pay. Let's stop right there for just 1 second.
Man. Hey, man. Hey, and that's what it is, man. They got this nigga. He didn't promise them niggas that, hey, y'all motherfuckers let me stay out this motherfucker. I can give y'all something bigger than this. And that nigga on the move to destroy or try to, get any information from anybody, you know what I'm saying, that the feds probably already investigating. He trying to get information from anybody to get out of this situation. This is why his ass ain't locked up too, because his bitch ass working.
So I'm going to continue to play this.
Trick at home sleep. He don't know what's going on. He in Detroit, right?
So Trick at home sleep. He don't know what's going on. He at home in Detroit. So you are acting as a torpedo for a motherfucker who's not even in your city. Now, mind you, peep this. You're acting on behalf of Trick according to you. He at home sleep. He don't even know what you're doing. But what you're really trying to do is rope Trick into the equation. Because now we have, this is happening on federal property, by the way. It's happening on federal property, by the way, which automatically makes it federal. Above and beyond the overall case. It's on federal property. And you're acting on the behalf of Trick, who's in Detroit, but you're in LA. That's some interstate racketeering shit, ain't it? On Wax part. On Wax part, you're saying you're acting on behalf of somebody else. He doesn't owe you anything. He owes Trick something according to you, according to your version of this offense that Big U has to now answer for. That's the part you missing, Akademiks, little ass nigga. You missing the fact, it's not a charge, it's an overt act. That means that Big U's attorney, they have to account for what they're saying their client did. Anytime you got to account for what anytime his lawyers have to speak to that, they're putting it on his plate. He has to speak to what that charge said that he was into.
He say, Wack, my word to you, I'll pay the debt. Let him be. I got.
He said, Wack, I'll pay the debt. Let him be. This nigga say, it's not a crime to press somebody for a debt. You mean debt, bitch ass nigga? Debt is B-E-T, a D-E-B-T, bitch ass nigga. You spelled debut, dumb bitch. An overt act is something that has to be accounted for on the federal level, bitch ass nigga. It's in the superseding indictment, you stupid bitch. Fuck is you talking about? It's not a crime to press somebody. I want y'all to look at this dumb ass nigga right here in the comment. Joseph, what's your name? Joseph Wise. You stupid bitch ass nigga. Look at this nigga. Let me lead this nigga up. Hey, look at me. He wants somebody to look at him. Look at me. Look at me. We gonna look at you, bitch. It's not a crime to press somebody for a debt. Bitch, have you seen mafia movies, bitch? Have you seen what the federal government did to the Triad in New York and Chinatown? And the Triad in San Francisco in the Bay Area? When the Yakuza were pressing Chinese American immigrants for VIGs, for kickouts? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Joshua McGee, thank you, my brother, for the $9.99, goddammit. It's hard having to explain something to this stupid ass nigga who just said it's not against the law to press a motherfucker for a debt.
With debt.
What? This tells you everything you need to know about the people who we having to argue against. You're saying, this nigga just said, he said it emphatically too. Let me, thank you, Joseph. I appreciate this. Watch this. Look at this dumbass nigga. This dumbass nigga said, where's stupid bitch ass nigga at? You stupid bitch. I want everybody to see you, bitch ass nigga, since you like to type, bitch ass nigga, you stupid bitch. Look at this nigga right here. Right here. This nigga said, it's not a crime to press somebody for a debt. Go ahead, underdog. Can you speak to this? Go ahead, brother.
Hey, that's extortion, motherfucker. Like, I don't, like, shit. This is what all this shit is about. How the fuck, like, all this shit is about a motherfucker pressing a motherfucker for a so-called debt and indictments coming down, ignorant ass nigga. Like, hey, like you said, he just want to be like, hey, check this out. Yeah, okay, motherfucker, you could have asked any motherfucking question, but that shit.
Hey, that nigga said, it's not a, it is, if you agree with Joseph Wise, raise your hand, put it in the chat. Hey, Joseph, come on, call in. Call in, Joseph. If you still here, because I ain't kicked your bitch ass out yet. I ain't kicked your bitch ass out yet, Joe. I ain't kicked your stupid bitch ass out the chat yet. They're going to call in number, Joseph Wise. Call that number and tell me how chasing the motherfucker through an airport, which is federal property within and of itself, and you chasing the nigga onto a jet bridge, which is a restricted area, where there's a plane on the jet, connected to the jet bridge. And how you know, Dawgface? Bitch, because I was a supervisor at Detroit Metropolitan Airport in the McNamara terminal. When I came home from prison, one of the jobs I had is I was a supervisor over the McNamara terminal at Detroit Metro Airport. A jet bridge, whether it's connected to a plane or not, is a restricted area. So I want you to call in. So I want to hear your voice. I want the people to hear. I don't want them to just to see how stupid you are by typing. I want them to hear your voice. So dude, they can hear how stupid you is, nigga.
You ain't calling.
This nigga said it ain't no crime to press a nigga for a debt.
Hey, nigga, we talking about a whole indictment about this shit, nigga. How could you say that? Ignorant motherfucker. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, hold on. You big dummy.
Dummy, you already know.
You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy, see what you did? This nigga said, it's not a crime. Look at this nigga right here. This nigga say, depends on what type of debt, too. Huh?
Another ignorant. Man.
This nigga said, okay, how about this? Let's see if he's smarter. Pressing someone for a debt is a crime, period. Then doing it on federal property is even more criminal. And doing it on behalf of somebody else. That's a conspiracy within of itself. If you're acting on the behalf or at the behest of somebody else to secure a supposed debt, that's a conspiracy, brother. Thank you, Reese. Is it Reese Steiny? Thank you, Reese Steiny. What? What are you talking about? Hold on. Dog Pound, what's happening, man? Talk to me.
Yeah, answer the phone, nigga. This Joseph, nigga. Now what you saying, nigga?
Now what I said was, bitch ass nigga, is that it is a crime, hoe nigga.
Hey.
Bitch, you don't get no airplay on here. Bitch ass nigga. Fuck boy. You gonna listen to what I got to say, bitch. You on my show, you bitch ass nigga. Fuck boy. You thought you had a conversation brewing, didn't you, bitch? You was a dumbass bitch. You thought you had a conversation brewing, Joseph? You stupid bitch. Nah, boo-boo. Nah, boo-boo, you stupid bitch ass nigga. Fuck, I'm having to block your bitch ass from calling the hotline, bitch. No more calls from you, fuck boy. Stupid ass nigga. Stupid bitch. Fuck is wrong with you, you stupid cocksucker. Bitch. You thought you had a friend? Yeah, this is Joseph. Take that bass out your voice, you bitch ass nigga. Somebody, look what he say. Look what he say. Why you hang up? Cause bitch, I ain't want to talk. Nah, bitch. Nah, I'm finna block your bitch ass, bitch. Bad you hoe ass nigga. The fuck you think going on around here, you bitch ass nigga? You wanna call in and talk to me? You got to have some sense, bitch. You stupid ass bitch. Fuck is wrong with you? Come on. Why you hang up on me? Cause bitch, I don't wanna talk. Cause bitch, I don't want to talk to your stupid ass, you slow bus, window licking, pickle pig feet eating ass, bitch ass nigga. Fuck is you talking about, bitch? You don't run shit around here. It's the dog pound, bitch.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh, no, you big dummy.
Yeah, bitch. Fuck is you talking about? So let me re-educate you, just because I don't want nobody else to be that motherfucking stupid. Dogface called around, talk to me.
Man, dog, what's up, my nigga? You know this voice, just about mine for Rockstar, bro. What's going on, my nigga?
What's happening with you, Playboy Kid? I'm glad you called me, brother. Somebody,
you know I had to call you, bro. You know I had to lock in with you.
The phone line's jumping. I want you to explain to me. Now listen, we've had many battles on Rockstar. Shout out to Smut Free TV, by the way. I normally don't shout nobody else. Yeah, I don't mind because there's enough room for everybody in YouTube streets. Can you tell me what's wrong with this picture?
This bitch ass nigga, you gotta hear the new video he just put out, Dawgface. This nigga gonna lie and say he didn't say Birdman name. That bitch ass nigga lying again, bro. You gotta play that new video, bro. That nigga's a fucking rat. We would have never heard this story if it wasn't for him. He's a federal informant and need to lock his bitch ass up, man.
So hold on. So are you telling me that he said he never said Birdman name?
This nigga said he never said Birdman name. Go to his new video he just put out like 30 minutes ago, bro.
No,
that nigga lied. That nigga lied. He said he never said Birdman name, bro.
Hold on,
watch. Think we fucking slow.
Hold on, bro. I want you to listen to this right here.
You take the jack out of here. When we come to the thing, I say, hey, homie, you got that money for Tricky? Take off running. I'm chasing the dead homies through the Delta. What the fuck? Runs into a motherfucking terminal, and he runs into the thing, but it ain't hooked up to no plane. He left it.
Whoa, bro.
Wow. He runs into the terminal. True story. Runs into the terminal, right? When he run into the terminal, he take his phone out, right? He know he can only go so far.
Here you go.
What you gonna do? Jump onto the runway? That's a long drop down there, right?
Here you come.
He throws the phone at me on speaker. All I hear is Stunner voice.
All I hear is Stunner voice. Here you go.
Say, Wack, it's me, Stunner. Talk to me. I say, Stunner, I'm busy right now. He said, yeah, but I don't want you to be, nephew. What the going on? I say, oh, trick a bag, man. He can't be in our backyard and he owe bro a bag. Either he gonna pay or he finna get up and then he gonna pay, right? Trick at home sleep. He don't know what's going on. He in Detroit, right? He say, Wack, my word to you, I pay the debt. Let him be.
Everybody heard that nigga, man.
This nigga is like Donald Trump. He don't want you to believe what your eyes and ears hear and see.
No, he think we just as dumb as he is.
He got to. I'm not even
to call in, bro.
Hey, listen, hey, do me a favor, bro. Hey, do me a favor.
Nigga, bro.
Hey, do me a favor, man. Can you send me that link and then tell me what the timestamp is so I can play it?
I'm gonna send it to you right now, bro. I'm gonna send it to this number right here, bro.
All right, thank you, brother. I'm gonna play that motherfucker. Thank you, brother.
Already.
So he cleaned up.
Find that motherfucker.
So listen, he on a cleanup mission. He's on the cleanup mission. He on a cleanup mission to try to justify the shit that he said. Y'all call in 313-929-3382. Talk to me, I'll talk back. So watch this. Tap in. So listen, if y'all was listening to Akademiks last night, that was me calling in. Y'all kept on hearing that beeping and blinging and shit. That was me. That was me. That was me. Hold on. So let's go over a couple of things, right? Just so we're on the same page. I sent this Akademiks yesterday when he was talking. I sent all the things that he did that are a part of this federal investigation based on what he said on Clubhouse, Instagram, YouTube. And on YouTube, he was on No Jumper. This is when I'm spelling out all this shit, all the shit he did wrong. I'm spelling out the act. You can't get act number, of course. But here's me spelling out what he did to act. Let's go over a couple of things that he did, right? Listen, Wack 100 and Loose Cannon, they were on a phone call with a gentleman who identified himself as a rolling 60s Crip, a part of the same Crip set, that Big U was a part of. Dawgface, talk to me.
Dawgface, what's the deal, man? It's J-Boy from the east side of Detroit, man. What's up, bro?
Talk to me, brother.
Hey, look, I just want to say this real quick, man. I've been in this sector for a long ass time. We all know Wack 100, the federal informant, right? He helped get Big U locked up, all that shit, right? But what Wack fucked up at is he started putting out who the informants was first. And then he put out that phone call with Loose Cannon and Dale Morrison, and he started fucking their case up. So everybody started making videos about how their case is getting fucked up and all this shit. So now Wack just found out in real time that he is now a co-conspirator, and they about to turn on his ass. That's all I got to say.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate the call in.
Yes, Sirski.
Yep. Hey, listen. So Wack 100, let us count the ways. Hey, listen, brother. Deontay Moore, I got your name right, my nigga. Deontay Moore, salute. I appreciate the offering. Papa need brand new shoes and a sweatshirt. I need y'all to like, share, and subscribe. I don't normally come on this time of day, but this is I see this is the prime time for me to come on and talk my shit. I see that now. So I think I need to come on here every day and talk my shit. See, listen, I don't give a fuck what nobody say about me. I don't got a motherfucking thing to hide, period. And so with a motherfucker like me, a nigga can't use nothing against me to try to force me down a particular path or force me left or right. You can't buy me. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Whatever I did, listen, whatever you say I did, bitch, just say I did it. I have a question for you. And this gentleman right here, I've been doing it 30 years. Oh. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Dawgface, what's happening, man?
Yo, salute Dawgface from the UK, man.
Thank you, brother. What part of the UK you from?
I'm from London.
London, what you want to say, brother?
Yeah, Wack, yeah? You see with him, his whole plan was to fuck Big U up from the start. That's why he used all them platforms like Adam 22, Akademiks, even like, what's his name, Flocko as well. He feeds them all bullshit to put out because they got big platforms.
He feeds them.
He should have been picked up. Okay. This conspiracy. But they ain't picked him up yet. If they don't pick him up, clearly he is an informant. Yes.
I appreciate you, man. Hey, listen, I need you to do me a favor, brother. I need you to tell everybody in the UK, whether they from London.
The UK know, man. The UK know about Wack already, man.
They know about him in the UK?
We know about you out here in the UK, man. Look, I was reading this shit when the first heard you on Akademiks. Because I'm like, yeah, we need a nigga like this getting on Wackesha. Because out in LA, how is he just running around putting all this bullshit on people?
That's a good question, brother. Hey, listen, I need you to do me a favor, right?
Yeah.
I need you to do me a favor and tell everybody in the UK that I want to reach out. I want to talk to them. I want to talk to people like you. I want to cover. Yeah. I want to cover the UK's perspective on everything going on in the US and what's going on in the UK.
I got it. Cool.
All right, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Salute.
No.
We're joined by the Ruler Report. Ruler Gang is in full effect. Hey, listen, I am going over the ways in which we have a problem. Did you happen to watch Akademiks last night, Ruler Report?
Yeah, I reacted to it last night and dropped a video on that. Yep.
So you're arriving just a tad bit behind. So I want to give you a couple of minutes because you're intimately involved or aware of the situation. So you have knowledge to give us, which is why I do content with Ruler Gang, because Ruler Gang is a bad motherfucker. DawgfaceTV, how can I help you, brother?
Hey, Dawgface, I just sent that video, Dawgface. Please play at the 3-minute mark. Expose that bitch ass nigga one time for me.
All right, I got you, brother. Thank you.
All right, bro.
DawgfaceTV, how can I help you, brother?
Man, I'm trying to figure out how long is the facade gonna last with this nigga, man. Like, how much longer is it gonna last with this nigga, man?
It's gonna last as long as good people, allow him to do it and don't challenge people who support somebody like him. That's why platforms, hey, listen, bro, let me just tell you something, bro. Respect. What's your name again, brother?
My name Bacon.
Okay, listen, bro. So I don't spend all day talking about Wack. Cause I don't give a fuck about him. I don't give a fuck if he fall off the London Bridge. I don't give a fuck if he jump off the Empire State Building. But what I'm telling you is this, bro. It's gonna last as long as anything will last. It's gonna last until people get tired and start to rebel against platforms who feature this bitch ass nigga.
But I feel like it's even past that point. Like, this nigga it's a whole facade. Because when you go to this nigga responses, anything he's saying, when he on no jump, bro, if you read the comments, ain't nobody fucking with this nigga. And it's like, it's clear, it's blatant, you know? But it's like, I feel like his voice just loud enough where, you know, he just skirted under the rug. But this whole shit with, with Trick and Future, it's like, bro, the first time I ever heard about this shit was from this nigga.
Say it again. No, back up. Rewind. Say it again.
The first time I ever heard about the whole Future Trick situation was from Wack 100. That's the first time I ever heard it.
Let me ask you a question, brother. Have you heard Trick come out and tell the story?
I've heard nobody involved other than Wack. And the crazy thing is, Wack like to be an auxiliary gangster. You know, like it's like your homeboys go rob somebody and you get on the internet like, yeah, niggas better quit playing with us. Bro, you ain't do shit. He do this with every situation. He act like he involved, he the mastermind. And I feel like now it's coming back to bite him in the ass. But I don't know, man. I'm just watching this waiting to see how long it's gonna last, man. Cause it can't be too much longer. Like, ain't nobody fucking with this nigga. Like, go read all the comments on anything of this nigga on the internet. Ain't nobody fucking with him.
All right, I thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for your support.
Yes, sir.
Got you. Ruler Gang, your assessment, please, sir.
So you talking about like with him calling in the Akademiks last night, right?
With him calling in and trying to justify and minimize why his name is mentioned, not only because we talking about his name is mentioned is in the first indictment, in the original indictment, but now, so we talk about name. We're talking about incidents because he likes to play semantics. My name not mentioned. How you know they got that from me? So tell me what you thought about his reasoning, his rationale.
I'm gonna start right there with what you just said. Like, basically saying it wasn't his fault. You know, they didn't get it from him, right? But I'm pretty sure I can get like a 100% vote from everybody if I asked everybody, didn't y'all first hear this story by Wack 100 telling it on Clubhouse? We never heard this before. You asked the dude that was on the phone the question like, about it. Had he ever heard this before? No, he hadn't heard it before. Wack 100 said something about it. Now, let's just say by chance this paperwork when it came out and it was still associated with the same story, Wack was in it or whatever, but we never heard Wack speak on it. Then nobody would be saying they got it from Wack. The only reason why people are saying they got it from you, Wack, is because you are the one that brought it to the internet. So I heard him talk about it earlier on Clubhouse TV. I was listening to the content or whatever because I just want to see what he was saying after what he said last night. Because I don't think I gotta go back over Akademiks. I was watching the stream earlier, you did what you need to do with the Wackademics, the academics, the academic situation.
It's addictive, ain't it? That's a good name, ain't it? I'm a bad motherfucker, ain't it?
Wackademics. But nah, so as far as what he said on Clubhouse TV, he was going back and forth with one of the guys that's on Clubhouse. On Clubhouse with him, and he said that he never said who was on the phone. And I'm thinking to myself, like, hold on, like, I know I ain't crazy. I just listened to this shit last night for the 100th time, and him saying like Stanley was on the phone. But he says, I mean, he goes back and forth with the dude about he never said that. And you know, of course, we all know it's a lie that we know he did say that. But I wonder how many times have he really gotten away with this to like people who really don't pay attention to what Wax said? Because had we not had as many of us covering what he actually said about this whole airport incident, he would have probably been able to get away with that shit because people would have never heard the shit. But we made it a viral situation.
Hold on, brother. DawgfaceTV tapped in. What's happening with you, man?
What's going on, Big?
Talk to me, brother.
Hey. Okay, this is what I want to say. I'm not 100. I can't say for sure that Wack is a rat because we haven't saw exact paperwork with him. But I'm going to say this. Those conversations that he's getting caught with on telephones, talking about people, detailing names, the bottom line is he's getting caught doing that shit, and that ain't what you're supposed to be doing. And then he does get online and kind of like breaks cases. And that's a fact. Like, he can't say he's not doing that. He cannot say he's not doing that, man. Those are recorded conversations. That man said that Stunner was on the line. He gave a detailed account of what happened. And like the gentleman that just was talking, I never heard nobody talk about that shit but him in detail.
So let me ask you a question, brother. Are you sure that the first time you heard anybody talk about what happened or what supposedly or allegedly happened inside of LAX, Los Angeles Airport, between Future, when Trick name was dropped, Big U, Wack 100, Sierra, and Stunner? Are you absolutely sure? I need you to be sure, bro. That
I am 100% absolutely sure that the first person that I ever heard talk about it on the internet for the whole world to know those internal affairs was Wack 100.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for calling in. Love is love, brother.
One.
Got you.
Yeah,
so I have this. So watch this. I have somebody sent me. Shout out to Smut Free TV, man. Shout out to the whole KK Rockstar. Shout out to everybody over there. Smut Free TV is my home on Clubhouse. So let me go to this shit right here.
That wasn't on
You saying Sonic and Breath?
I ain't said nothing. I just said the nigga on the phone. I ain't never told you niggas on the phone.
Oh well. Wait. So Wack, wait, because it's been damn. No, because
what you stuttering for, bitch ass nigga?
I never told no nigga who was on the phone. I just said the nigga on the phone said, I know about the debt. My word, I'ma handle it tomorrow. It'll be paid. My word. Boom, boom, boom. Send the wire information.
That ain't what I heard.
Nigga adding shit, but he wiggling. He wiggling now, goddammit.
I ain't hear that part, bruh. I don't know.
You don't know?
I ain't hear that part, bruh.
Why motherfuckers be scared?
I don't know
why
what the hell he's talking about.
I don't know why motherfuckers be scared to check this motherfucker when they got him on the mic like that, man. And they be sitting on the truth, and they would not push it down that nigga throat, man. I don't. Some pussy ass niggas, man.
But one thing about the panel, they end up playing it. If you keep going, they're gonna end up playing the clip where he said, and then Wack gonna say, "What type of police shit is you on?"
Oh, that's what he said.
Yeah, that's what the nigga said.
Okay, hold on. Let's keep on playing.
That's it. Yeah.
Hold on.
I ain't never told nobody who was on the phone.
Do you want to hear it?
Can y'all hear this?
Because we just heard it, and it's
I wouldn't mind hearing.
Hold on, bro.
What do you say?
Don't worry about what he talking about.
Yeah,
So look,
told nobody who was on the phone.
Damn, bro. I mean,
I've never.
Whoever that nigga is on that clubhouse nigga, hey, bro, I have a spot for you over here on DawgfaceTV, bro. Whoever that is, because Wack is giving you a signal to shut the fuck up. Whoever that is, come in my inbox, come in my DM, bro. I have a spot for you. I have a spot for me. Listen, I have a spot for you. Whoever this is on that motherfucking, what that shit called? On that clubhouse shit, that whack shit. Whoever that voice is
on the 100 side.
On the 100 side, yeah. Find that man and tell that man to come see me. I'll pay you.
Hey, dog, what did he say? He said, he was like, oh man, I don't. He like,
hold on. You ain't getting paid over there. You doing that shit for free. I'm the hottest motherfucker in the country right now, brother. Whoever this person is talking to Wack right here, because you trying to keep it G, my nigga. You trying to keep it G. I'll pay you once a week to come over here and sit and talk and do research for me.
I told nobody was on the phone, bro. I ain't never, only niggas know who was, Big U don't even know who was on the phone. Because he wasn't there when the phone call happened.
Okay, so look, so you done said on Clubhouse.
I never said it was on.
I gotta play it for you, Wack.
Future old Trick some money. So me, Trick and Big U was real close at the time, right? Future old bro some money. All right, Trick in Detroit. Me and Big U on a red-eye flight to Atlanta. We coming to LAX. We coming through the security, putting our bag through the thing. Who we see on the other side? Future and the girl that's with the football player. Sierra. We see Future and Sierra. I say, bro, is that who I think it is? He looked. I said, yeah. I said, you take them. I got here. When we come to the thing, I say, hey, homie, you got that money for Trick? He take off run. I'm chasing the dead homies through the runs into a motherfucking terminal, and he runs into the thing, but it ain't hooked up to no plane. He left it.
Whoa, bro.
Wow. He runs into the terminal. True story. Clip. Runs into the terminal, right? When he run into the terminal, he take his phone out, right? He know he can only go so far, because what you gonna do, jump onto the runway? That's a long drop down there, right? He throws the phone at me on speaker. All I hear is Stunner voice. He say, Wack, it's me, Stunner. Talk to me. I say, Stunner, I'm busy right now. He said, yeah, but I don't want you to be, nephew. What the going on? I say, oh, Trick a bag, man. He can't be in our backyard and he owe bro a bag. Either he gonna pay or he finna get up and then he gonna pay, right? Trick at home sleep. He don't know what's going on. He in Detroit, right? He say, Wack, my word to you, I'll pay the debt. Let him be. I got business with that man. I said, what? He said, Wack, it's Stunner talking to you. As your brother, leave him be. You got my word, whatever the debt is. Send me Trick, I'll pay him in the morning. On me. I'm giving you my word. I threw it back to fall. Trick got his wire. This real shit. What I'm saying, is like, that was like, it was a real table at one time to where we knew what was going on, knew everywhere, in every region, to where we knew what was going on, right? And we was gonna move it if we saw you. And our squads knew if they saw you at a hookah lounge or a club. It been times where niggas like, hey, well, I ain't gonna say no names, such and such at the club, lock him down. Them to go over there 20 deep to their VIP, tell the security they don't pay you enough for this here. Look, continue to have your drinks, your bitch all cool. Ain't nobody moving out.
Either you throwing a nigga off?
Bro, listen, I know where the money came from, and that don't matter. So you got to stop doing police shit too. So I know where the money came from. Where the money came from, listen, on the internet. Where the money came from, I know where the money came from. It didn't come from him. I know who ended up sending the money.
Man, get this nigga.
You gotta stop doing police shit.
Get this nigga, man.
What you think, Dawgface?
You don't want to know what I think. I don't know why you playing with me like that. You don't want to know. Boss man, sir, Sev, thank you for the 1,000 jewels, brother. I appreciate you. Hey, listen, call in. The calling number's on there. Ruler gang. Oh, they just phone. This bitch jumping. It's like a crack house. This bitch jumping like a crack spot. Dawgface, what's happening, man? Who this?
What up, dog? It's Dre.
What's up, Dre?
Hey, you know what's so crazy, man? You really exposing this dude. But I wanted to say one quick thing, though. Before you even got on this nigga ass, you know he was the first nigga that brought that Big U murder to the internet before the indictment, homie.
Yes.
Him and 600 brought that shit to the internet, talking about the fingernails and all that. So he really had a vendetta against Big U from day one, ever since they fell out. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely working, because think about it. Big U denied this Future shit.
Mm-hmm.
So some had to validate to the people that shit happened.
Hold on, brother. Hold on, listen. So when Wax first started telling this story years ago, Big U got wind of it.
I was in the room. I used to be a part. They bought me. They came down.
Okay. Okay. What's your name, brother?
Dre.
Okay, Dre. So listen. So the feds. Oh, it's not a charge. Oh, it's just an overt act. My nigga, everything on that indictment has to be answered to.
For sure.
So if my lawyers have to take their time to answer to something, to disprove something that they are alleging that I was involved in, what's the difference? And an overt act is some shit they stack on top of some shit to make you look even worse.
Yeah, just to make sure you can't beat it.
They rope you in. That's the whole purpose of listing and articulating overt acts, because it shows a concerted effort on your part, and it shows the conspiratorial nature of your behavior and the people who's charged with you.
Man, that's a fact.
So when academics are saying, hey, oh, no, overt act is not a charge. Hey, listen, my nigga, how would you feel if you were sitting in a federal holding facility and they give you a superseding indictment, and in that superseding indictment, overt act number 38 is something that a nigga said to another nigga you did, and you already came out and denied it? The first thing you'll be thinking is, where y'all getting this evidence from to even articulate this in an overt act? Where you getting this from? Trick ain't said nothing. Sierra ain't said shit. Future ain't said nothing. I'm denying it. The only person talking about it is this nigga right here.
Yeah, man, you know what, Face? I think Akademiks know Wack full of shit, but he just used it just for kind. He know, because you can tell by, if you really be listening, watching his body language, he know Wack full of shit, just like Adam do. They know, but he's content. They like motherfuckers, and like one other caller said, everybody knows he's a compulsive liar. Niggas like, I mean, but that nigga's such a liar, bro. Like, he lies literally about everything.
All right, brother. I thank you. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for supporting me. Rule report takeover. I got things. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No. So
you.
So let's maybe I kind of address what the brother just said on the phone about, Akademiks and Adam. I believe that was a true statement. I really don't care. I know Adam don't give a damn, and it's obvious that Akademiks really don't give a damn. He just getting the content. You know what I mean? So to them, him coming on and saying the things that he says, and then the stuff that he got going on off the show, creates revenue for them off of the views and monetization. We know that.
At what expense, though, brother? At what expense? Now listen. Now I know this is so. Podcasting and YouTubing is a part of the world of entertainment. It's just a new genre. We're a new segment of entertainment that is taking over. The podcasters and YouTubers have more influence, more reach than rappers do now. A regional podcaster is more powerful than a regional rapper with some success now, because your voice travels further, faster, and the connectivity is more synced or in sync with just the overall. I know we can't stop people, and I'm not suggesting that you do. But when you're going to incorporate somebody into your thing, and that somebody is commandeering your platform to spread lies, deceitful.
You know, hey, Dawgface, you know, the real ugly thing about this is this. You know, I get it. You know, motherfuckers gonna create all the content. Motherfuckers want that content, right? But you know, when it becomes content that's actually jeopardizing somebody's life, you know what I mean? To me, that's where you should weigh that shit if that's something you should be fucking with or not. Like, you know, I get it. Motherfuckers got their bills. Motherfuckers want their check. I get all that shit. But you know, like you don't have to sell your soul for that check, especially when you got your ball rolling like them boys got their ball rolling. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, like I don't want to be involved, you know what I'm saying, with no content with a motherfucker trying to get a motherfucker indicted and on my platform using that shit, using my platform to get that out there. You know what I mean? Use your own platform, motherfucker. Create your own platform for that kind of fuckery is what I'm saying.
You're not underdog. I agree with you because you know it's always been street content on YouTube or Twitter or wherever. That's always existed. But this style of content that we're talking about right here that includes Whack 100 as well as you know him being able to go to places that we mentioned like No Jumper and Academics and say these types of things is really brand new. And I really don't know another content space that this shit really goes on in the way that it does in this one. I mean, I've been doing YouTube for a long time. I done seen some crazy shit, but this right here, this shit
And watch this,
different.
right? If I'm telling every motherfucking thing on my platform, and motherfuckers, and I'm lying like a motherfuckers get tired of hearing that shit, then my platform ain't gonna be banging no more. This motherfucker stretching his arms out, hey, be on your platform because your shit hotter than mine. You know what I mean? Like he just leaving no stones unturned. You know what I'm saying? Spreading the fuckery. So, you know, but that's you know, and then you know he know most, and like if you notice, most of the motherfuckers he even go at be some weak motherfuckers anyway. You know what I mean? Because he got this little bully type persona about himself. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I really got a personal thing against bullies and shit. Like you know, I don't never play that shit. Like I remember I beat up the motherfucking high school bully. Seemed like the whole motherfucking school was happy about that shit, right? For real, like and that's how that motherfucker Wackesha be trying to come like he a bully. But you know, it's weak motherfuckers. Weak motherfuckers gonna be weak, and he can smell the motherfuckers, man. That motherfucker academic, man, he ain't trying to get caught in no airport. He ain't trying to be, you know what I mean, be on that nigga radar. You know what I mean? So he impressionable as a motherfucker at the end of the day. That's why, and he knows this. That's why he's like, man, fuck that nigga. Give me the mic. I'm trying to tell some shit. I'm trying to lie about some shit. I'm trying to solidify this bullshit that I've been putting out. Give me your platform for a minute. Commandeer like a motherfucker. Yeah, he a real pussy, man.
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear what's going on up there in that other screen right there with Dawgface.
Yo,
I see it brewing. I see it brewing. Come on. Don't even hold it in no more. Go ahead and let it go, man. Let it out. Fuck
so,
it.
Man, Dawgface been spazzing the whole fucking time, truthfully. Hey, you came in late. He been spazzing the whole motherfucking time.
So listen, right? So this year, I think, marked. So podcast, the YouTube has become the focal point of urban entertainment. And dare I say entertainment as a whole, because even the rappers who are on the south side of their careers are venturing off into some form of blogging or podcasting in some way, shape, or form. So the podcasters are the new rock stars. We're the new entertainment darlings in all of entertainment, not just urban entertainment. I dare I can't I don't set so the term YouTube streets, I didn't invent it. The first person I heard it from was a guy named Wano in Wano's World. Shout out to Wano. I LLC'd, I copyrighted, I trademarked the logo though. I did do that. Right? Because it was such a good idea. I looked that nobody had, right? I went on No Jumper and I told Adam 22 to his face that I thought that he was running the Jerry Springer style platform. And I also told him to his face the same thing that I said prior to getting there is that I believed that he was allowing Wack 100 to use his platform. When I say commandeer, that's a military term, to take over his platform or to use his platform to springboard his agenda, because he doesn't have a platform himself. He doesn't have a 100,000, 500,000 YouTube subscriber channel. He doesn't have a banging ass YouTube or even a banging ass Instagram. He doesn't have a banging ass TikTok, right? So he has access to the world because they are giving him they're giving him his pool and his dive in their diving boards, so he can jump into the whole world, into the sea of ears and hearts. There's something for everybody on YouTube. This situation here is a situation when you have a motherfucker who, when you look at the beginnings of Wack 100's career in the world of entertainment, it is not one that is a shining example of when you look at listen, bro, this nigga is using social media. He's using platforms like, he starts his campaigns on Clubhouse. It morphs into, or spills over into Instagram. Then he kicks it up a notch and goes to YouTube, his own YouTube, the exposure camp. And then he goes into, once he's drummed up enough notice with whatever the subject he's talked about, he's hoping to eventually make it to Adam. He can make it to Adam, but it doesn't have to be true. Adam doesn't have to research it. He doesn't have to verify that what he's about to say about somebody or something is true or that it's valid. Once he goes to Adam, he's hoping to then he can springboard onto Akademiks. Mm-hmm. My thing is this. I'm really at a loss of words, because Wack 100 is the quintessential example of what's wrong with Black America. Because here you have a black person, a black man who's been involved with the entertainment game since early death row, right? I won't even get into what his position with Suge was early on or whatever the case may be, but he's been in the game long enough. And so what happens is, just like Charleston White, instead of him utilizing his talents, whatever those may be, to build something that has integrity, to build something that has integrity, building something that has integrity, he's decided to use his access to YouTube, to Instagram, to Vlad, to Akademiks, to No Jumper, to Trap Laura Ross, his access to not so much Vlad, because Vlad ain't banning that goofy shit. Vlad don't chime into that shit, and Vlad he'll push back, right? He's using his access to Poetic Flacco. He's using his access to people who've already established themselves without his help. So I don't know why in the world they would let him come on their platforms, or they would take a page from his book and then run with that shit, knowing that that he can't even substantiate it, and he's supposed to be the one, and he's the one giving it to you, like the whole T Grizzly thing. Now I got a clip. I'm not even gonna play it here. I got a clip from it was a Clubhouse clip where Baby Shooter came up, and there were a couple of the people on the other side of whatever you call his shit who said, no, we ain't fucking with Shooter. Shooter lied to us about that paperwork with T Grizzly. We ain't fucking with him. We ain't jacking that. Know what I'm saying? We ain't fucking with Dawg, because Dawg gave us that paperwork. We look stupid now. I have the clip right here. That's news to me, Ruler Report, because I haven't seen Wack 100 come out and say, hey, listen, man, I got the wrong information. He's not going to do it, because to do that would put him in diametric opposition to his so-called Crip nephew, Baby Shooter. I have that clip. I'm not even going to bother to play it, because I already know there was no paperwork to begin with. But I'm saying, God damn, man. Akademiks, Poetic Flacco. I need y'all to tag Academics and Poetic Flocka on this post. My name is Dawgface Calderon. This is the most unleashed version of me you gonna get. I can cuss and fuss all day up and down this shit, man, but that shit ain't gonna make no point, bro. Listen, when I watched the live yesterday, I was the one calling in. When you heard Academics' phone ringing big, that was me. Ask chat. When you go to the comment section, every comment, he's lying, he's a rat, he's this, he's that, he's lying, call Dawgface. It was like 100 call Dawgfaces from different people. And it wasn't even about me and his thing. Is that they knew that I had the ability to be able to articulate what the fuck was going on wrong with what he was saying. Hey, listen, I want to run something past y'all. I'm going to ask you questions, and then y'all tell me what y'all think. So listen. Wack 100 and Loose Cannon. This is issue number 1. Mark it. Wack 100 and Loose Cannon, they interviewed the guy who identified himself as a member of the Rolling 60s Crip organization. They interviewed him. They recorded the phone call. They talked to him on the phone. Wack and Loose Cannon. Loose Cannon initiated the phone call. Then he added Wack to the conversation. They asked him about, in December of 2024, there was a U-Haul truck filled with $40,000 in Christmas toys that was parked outside of Big U's house. That U-Haul truck came up missing. This Crip guy, this guy who identified himself as a member of the Rolling 60s, he said that Big U hired him and another Crip to steal the U-Haul truck filled with Christmas toys. Wack 100 and Loose Cannon interviewed this guy. And they asked him, well, how did you get the truck? How did you steal it? They said that Big U left the keys on the dashboard. Wack 100 and Loose Cannon went on and say, hey, that's going to come and bite him on his ass. He left the keys on the dashboard. They're going to ask him, well, why you ain't got the keys? They're going to ask you to see the keys. Then they said, well, how was he supposed to pay y'all? Oh, he's supposed to pay us on the back end when the GoFundMe, because the report of the U-Haul truck full of Christmas toys came in, they started the GoFundMe, and the money from the GoFundMe, he was going to use that to pay them. But the guy said he didn't pay us. And Wack said, what you mean he didn't pay you? And the guy said, well, he never paid us. He never gave us nothing. We tried to call him. He wasn't answering our phone calls. He's been ducking us ever since we did it, right? So Wack said, not only are you exposing a conspiracy to commit fraud and grand theft, but he also went on to say during that interview with this guy, well, y'all know where he live at. He playing a dangerous game. You know what they say, you ain't a rolling, you ain't in the 60s until you do what? He's telling on Loose Cannon, on Big U, and then he's trying to inspire this guy to do what a rolling 60 is known for doing if a nigga play with him the wrong way. Did you hear that interview, Ruler Report?
Yeah, I remember the conversation that you're talking about where they were talking about because I covered those Christmas gifts getting stolen as well. But okay. I remember the conversation for sure.
What were you thinking when you heard it?
I mean, at that time though, I knew he was going that Big U. So we all was already on the point of then, like, he was going hard at Big U saying some stuff. And, Big U was saying he was the police before he went to jail. So we figure, at the end of the day, the angle that he going at is like he trying to get this man in some trouble or something. You know what I'm saying? That's the way we looking at it back then. This is early on before like all of the other shit, you know what I mean, that came after that, the Loose Cannon and everybody catching cases that's going up to no jumper and all that type of stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it to me, it was obvious. I think another obvious thing was Akademiks. I don't think he know the paperwork like that. So there's an initial in there of RW in the paperwork. This is the young man that Big U is accused of, taking his life or whatever. But his name was Rayshawn Williams. Mm-hmm. The first time that I heard the conversation about Rayshawn Williams and the body getting, you know, all of that type of stuff, and the parents, I think it was the mom or somebody was on the phone. They recorded a phone call. The first time I ever heard this story was them being on the phone, Wack 100, and I want to say it was 600 there. They was on the phone with the mom. That was the first time I ever heard that story. So to be like listening to it while this stuff is actually live and happening, and then to see it in paperwork.
What does that do for you? I mean, because what you're describing is that we are actually living in history. We're living in the moment. History is being made around us, and the story is not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to appreciate what happened until sometime in the future. But we're living in the moment. We watch Big U go down, and I'm not saying Big U is or isn't anything, but we watch somebody work in a concerted effort to take him down by exposing everything they thought that he was doing that was criminal. We watched it. Let me ask you another question. Loose Cannon was on No Jumper. I think this was before the Wack and Adam show came about, but he was on No Jumper with Adam 22 and Wack. He was sitting right next to Wack. And Wack brought him there to tell a story. And the story he told was of the demise of Nipsey Hussle. And Wack was coaching and pushing and prodding Loose Cannon to tell the story. And the story went a little something like this. Tell him, nephew. He said, yeah, man, no Wack, and he gave a preamble, then he went to the fucking thing. So yeah, well, I got a call from Big U, Draws, and he told me, yeah, your man Nip got killed. Like, what? On hood? On gang? On the set? I ain't heard nothing about that. Now, mind you, Loose Cannon say that his cousin is connected, female cousin connected to Nipsey Hussle. Yep. So he said, what? So he hang up from him. He said he called Nip phone. Nip pick up. And he say something to the effect, man, you straight? You good? Like, yeah, I'm good. Like, what's up? Like, oh, shit, I'll be there. Holla at you, pop, boom. And then he say he hung up. Like, oh, dog must have gave me wrong information. That's some hell of a wrong information to give when Nipsey Hussle is one of the biggest rappers on the planet, who is from your own, who's a Crip like you. Nip neighborhood, I believe. I don't know what Loose was. Was he neighborhood or was he rolling?
I really don't know. He claimed he was rolling 60, but
I got
neighborhood
you.
rolling
But listen,
60.
that's a big mistake to make, ain't it? So he's telling the story. So then he get a phone call a half hour later or so, and he hears that Nipsey Hussle is dead. He been shot dead. So on the story, he says that he felt like that. So Wack said, what that mean? I feel like he called me before the actual murder happened. Like Big U knew that it was gonna happen. Mic check 1 2. Dawgface calling wrong. Talk to me.
What's going on, dog?
Talk to me, brother.
Man, not much, man. This out of Arkansas, man. What's up, Ruler TV? Goddamn you underdog, man. I was just calling to chime in, man. Keep doing what you're doing and stay on that dick, man. What's going on with these grown? What's going on with these grown ass, man? Sitting up there going on these podcasts, talking and spreading lies, man. What's up with them?
That's what that's the order of the day, good brother. That's what they do. That's what's happening now.
Man, I'm gonna tell you just like this, man. Man, keep your foot on their neck, man. I don't know what Akademiks, what he be doing, but you could just tell he ain't got no damn liquor street in him. And Wack 100, man, stay on his ass, man, because he ain't nothing but a parasite of agent and chaos, man, for real. So I'm just calling to chime in with you, man. Tell you to keep doing your thing, man. You got this shit taking over. It don't go 2-3 days after the week where I don't watch no Dawgface, man. Stay on that motherfucking neck, dog.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Thank you for the support, brother.
No problem, man. You have a good day, dog.
No, thank you. So they're on act now. Don't mind you, No Jumper got 4-5 billion subscribers. So it's not like you on some innocuous, inconspicuous ass platform. You on the biggest show on earth. You on the biggest circus on earth on YouTube, telling this story. What you think about that? Did you hear? Did you see that?
Oh, definitely covered that one too. Yeah, that was crazy. Like, you know, Remember, this ain't gonna take too long. I remember at one point in time, people being upset with Vlad because Vlad would allow people to come on this platform and say certain things. But we did the research. You know what I mean? Some of the things that people were saying that happened on Vlad's platform that was supposed to have hit the courtroom. You know what I mean? A lot of the stuff was lies. In this situation, this scenario, this is totally different. We hearing conversations in real time. We seeing it. There was a description of a call that was made about arguably one of the most famous rapper deaths since Tupac and Biggie. And we got a man, sitting here saying that Big U called me. Keep in mind, Dawgface, Big U wasn't even in jail yet. This ain't like this ain't like he was still free, you know what I mean? So at this particular time, like, again, I'm looking at it like, damn, man, they don't get this nigga a case. At the same time, with these conversations happening, though, they also are identifying that Dave allegedly heard that there's a federal investigation going on with Big U as well. Again, prior to the arrest. So, like, for somebody to sit up there and have a conversation saying these things and to know that this man is already under the spotlight of the federal authorities, and then to act like what you said ain't had nothing to do or it didn't help or, it wasn't used against the man, when we can clearly see, like, hey, listen, it is in the overt acts. These conversations that was had on No Jumper, had on the Clubhouse, we see them in the paperwork. You can't run from it. That's why I like black and white. You know what I mean? That's why we ask for the paperwork, so we can see these things before we make false allegations and false claims about people. Nothing Dog done said today about the paperwork. None Underdog didn't actually critique and said about the paperwork, or nothing. Nobody in the chat room is saying about the paperwork is a lie, because we all can read. So I don't know, man. I feel like at the end of the day, I don't see anything that anybody can say or do. And me and Dalton had this conversation behind the scenes. There's nothing we can say or do to stop the way that, individuals move and operate on social media, Wack included. But that don't mean we ain't gonna sit up here and critique it and call bullshit when we see it. We ain't trying to stop you. What I said the other day, dog, all we trying to do is put a dirty glass next to a clean one. You know what I mean? We're going to give y'all the other side of the conversation. The side that's saying, hey, listen, I know y'all ain't stupid. We know everybody is pretty intelligent, I would think. The Dog Pound is pretty intelligent. I think the Ruler Gang is pretty intelligent people. You know what I mean? So when we present this stuff, there's no denying what we say. And that's why we be real careful before we come to the internet. We do our research. We read the paperwork. I got the 85 pages. I shot it to my man. Hey, dog, check this out. Good look, brother. You know what I mean? So that way, when he came on today to critique the bullshit that we seen Akademiks do last night, to critique the spin move that's currently going on about this paperwork, he'll know exactly what he's talking about.
Like, I like what the last caller said when he was saying that keep y'all foot on his neck, like he a parasite, right? we know out of all the bullshit food we eat, our body do have some parasites in it, so you gotta do a parasite cleanse, right? So that's kind of like what these the YouTube streets need. They need a parasite cleanse from motherfuckers like Wackesha, and anybody that lay with the motherfucker, So, and that's really what this is at the end of the day, the jury is the audience. There's a lot of trials where the jury don't make a good decision. You know what I mean? Somebody that shouldn't have get found guilty, that shouldn't have get found guilty. You know what I mean? So Wack been through a lot of these YouTube street trials, and he done beat a lot of cases because a lot of people still fuck with him, right? But we also can see, that he's starting to put himself in situations where, the case that he's dealing with, the audience, aka the jury, you know what I'm saying? They really don't like that shit. Like, we got a real good jury right now, you know what I mean? So, We just got to continue to expose it. You know what I mean? We ain't got to live with it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to dwell on it. You know, it just, when that bullshit come across our table, shit, we got to clean it up. We got to clean it up. Like we at least got to give a motherfucker the other side of the story, like you said, Ruler. The clean glass and dirty glass. If you choose to drink out of a dirty cup, that's your shit. You know what I mean? You've been drinking out of a dirty cup. You know what I mean? But at the same time, if a dirty cup is all you know, no, there's a clean cup. See this one right here? And then that's where we come in at.
I got a couple of more things if I can. I know you guys are busy, right?
Do your thing.
Meek Mill's extortion situation. So, and we covered this before. I just want to go over it again. Loose Cannon went on Akademiks, went on No Jumper. He was one-on-one with his wife, ex-wife, I don't know, Cherie, whatever her name is. And he told a story of where him and other members of Rolling 60 Crip gang caught Meek Mills in a club in LA, hemmed him up, and Rick Ross pay 50 grand. And he said that if he didn't pay, if Rick Ross didn't pay, then they were going to put Meek Mills in the trunk and kill him. He said that Big U was outside calling the shot. We covered that. But let me say this, right? Because this is the LAX shit. Charleston White. Let's go to something that we know all too well. There was an alleged shooting outside of an event with Candace Matthews in the city of Houston, Texas. It was an event, and the event was held at James Prince Jr.'s daughter's restaurant, hookah bar, lounge, whatever. I don't know what it was, right? In the Nickel. They call it the Fifth Ward the Nickel. I think the restaurant or venue was called the Nickel too, right? What's the son bitch name? Charleston White was there. He had an incident when he left. A supposed shooting took place. Once the incident hit the wire, Wack 100 called Moses Malone Jr. because he said that he couldn't get in contact with his inside person in Houston who tells him all things that's going on with Jay Prince, Rap-A-Lot, Mob Ties, and all that jazz, and all things going on in greater Houston proper. Wack 100 was asking questions about who shot what, who had the gun, and all that. Unbeknownst to Moses Malone Jr., Wack 100 had Charleston White on the other phone, allowing him to listen and to record. So, Wack, you're asking him questions about what the guy's name was. What's his social media? Who is he? What happened? You're asking questions like a motherfucking police detective. And you know that you got Charleston White recording it. And you know Charleston White is the consummate ambulance chasing ass, soapbox speaking on ass nigga. You know that Charleston was listening to it. So you're asking pointed questions about who done what. And you knew Charleston was recording it. You knew he was recording it. Another example of you playing police ass games, throwing rocks and hiding your hand when it comes to the whole shit you do. I didn't know he was recording it, but you knew you had him on the phone. And what's the likelihood of Charleston White not recording something when he believes he was shot at?
Highly unlikely. Hey, and to me, this that movement I'm talking about that this clown been doing, right? I feel like, that's him trying to, implicate Moses in a situation where, if he had or he needed to point the finger at somebody, he had that, he had that set up to where they can use that as possible evidence to just inconvenience Moses Malone. You know what I mean? Like, because he know that he's in a situation. So, but if you notice, the shit that he is putting himself in the middle of really ain't got no motherfucking dexterity to it no more. So it's like he grabbing, he on the ground picking up little rocks versus having big rocks, which is the shit he throwing at Big U. You know what I mean? So I feel like when he do shit like that, shit, he get on your phone, dog face, if you let him. But you know, we don't tolerate no shit like that. He get on your phone, Ruler, if you let him. But you know, we don't do shit like that. But he gonna check every trap he can. You know what I mean? To try to implicate and also get himself out of shit. Because you know, you best believe if he giving the feds real valuable information, he ain't going nowhere. He gonna stay around here and they're gonna tell him to keep moving. That's just what the feds do. But the feds starting to see that this motherfucker really ain't got nothing solid. That's that whole child situation. That's some weak ass shit. You know what I mean? So I just feel like, you know, wherever he can get on, he gonna get on. Wherever he can get in, he gonna get in. That's just how that nigga moving right now. Like he gonna be, ain't no telling where the fuck he gonna end up. Well, there's a good chance we know where he gonna end up. But at the end of the day, he gonna check everybody trap. He ain't leaving no stones unturned.
My issue, just go ahead. No, you go ahead. Take it.
Well, because it was something Underdog was saying that got me thinking, right? And I got to think about how many times we done read it was a phone conversation of somebody else's, or it was a situation in the paperwork where he was supposed to have been included. You know what I mean? So I come from, like, you know, I used to hustle a little bit when I was younger, whatever. But one of the main things we didn't want was to get hot with the authorities. You know what I mean? So at this point, his name is being included in these like conversations in this paperwork based off of certain things that he's doing, right? Or people who he's associated with. So it seemed like at some point, if you aren't, you know, working for them people, if you really, like, you know, just happen to be stumbling across a bunch of bullshit, you would think you would clean it up and change. Like, let me stop being around these motherfuckers that's getting my name included in it. The fact that his name keeps coming up in the paperwork and he's still operating the same way that he's been operating is another thing that leads people to believe that he's cooperating or working in some capacity with the feds. Now, he may not see it that way. You know what I mean? He may think that people shouldn't look at it that way, but I mean, the chat rooms and everybody's videos and live streams tell a different tale. That's the exact reason why people think you're working for them people.
Yeah, you know, and it's like he don't want him to. He know though. So we don't give him that space. He know exactly what the fuck he doing, but he doing what he do, which is always hoping that the motherfuckers he involved with, the motherfuckers that he manipulating, the motherfuckers that he's squeezing, the motherfuckers that he press, don't see it. You know what I mean? But he know exactly why he doing what he doing.
Them telling them stories online, man. Even if they stop right now, they didn't talk about so much street shit on the internet. It's out there. Because that conversation was back from 2022, I think, 2-3 years ago or whatever. This shit that we talking about today. So whatever you said already, it's out there. It's in the air. And whenever they feel like coming to press somebody about it, that's what they gonna do. Y'all know how they operate, man. I gotta tell y'all, we ain't crazy.
Hey, yeah, hey, you know how, like, you know, in the hood, you know, motherfucker catch that case, and motherfuckers know he done told some shit. You know, when he come back, you know, it's some individual in the hood looking like, nigga, you don't get the fuck from over here. And there's other individual in the hood like, hey, bro, what's good? You know, and they fucks with him.
He ain't tell on me.
Yeah, he ain't tell on me. Some motherfuckers even think he won't tell on me. He won't tell on me. Some motherfuckers think like that, right? And that's how that sucker Wack moving right now. He got motherfuckers that's gonna fuck with him, but you know, yeah, he ain't gonna tell on you because you ain't got nothing to tell on, nigga. You know what I mean? So
you know what? Let me say this, right? So these things are so listen, in traditional journalism, we call these things news cycles, right? There are certain things that are part of the current news cycle, then they cycle in, we talk about them, they cycle out. Wack is only relevant because he tries to insert himself in things that are the hot button issues at the time. He does the same. He's taking the page from Charleston White book. He knows about everything that comes out. You know, he wants to be called about everything that comes out. It is what it is. Hey, there is news on the Nolan Wells front. So much going on. The last time we were here, it was an explosive conversation held between me and my sister Henny, right? So I want you to know this. Hey, listen, Henny is one of the boys. She ain't no girl. She's a girl. She's a woman, but she's not a. She is a dragon. So for all of y'all say, well, Dawgface, we want to see because my DM, man, Dawgface, I hope you and Henny don't fall out. Man, Henny never gonna fall out. Henny is better at this thing than 95% of the men who are doing it. Henny doesn't have soft skin. We all get upset. We all have moments, and it is what it is. That's my sister. Motherfucker can tell me shit about Henny. You know what I'm saying? Henny is one of the most well put together people operating in the YouTube streets, and she's coming back. You know what I'm saying? That's my sister. If sisters and brothers get mad at each other, they have spats, and it is what it is. That's just it what it is. Then stuff for people like, man, y'all hope you don't fall out. Nah, nigga, it is what it is. Henny a thug, nigga. Henny ain't from no motherfucker. Henny from New York, one of the worst parts of it. So it is what it is, man. Shout out to Henny. Y'all go follow official that girl Henny on Instagram and go subscribe to her YouTube channel. Y'all know what it is. Nolan Wales. There was a press conference that took place, and I saw parts of it. I didn't see all of it, like a combined press conference. What did you take from Nolan Wales' parents? What were you able to glean from what they gave us and what they said? Ruler Report.
Okay, so that's crazy that we had this conversation about these things prior to this press conference, right? So something you said during the live stream, I had to concede to. As far as the dynamic between the mother and the father, just off of appearance and energy, I believe that the mom is definitely running point on this situation. Like the dad is he is a little too docile. Is that maybe he's a little too laid back considering all the things that's going on. You know what I mean? I believe that there's a lot of trickery going on behind the scenes. You brought up Officer Tatum. I did go back and watch that Nancy Grace video. She did a great job, by the way, and I ain't even a fan of her like that. I ain't gonna lie to you, but she did a great job talking to him and calling bullshit on this fake lie detector test that they took. It basically was like a voice stress test. You know what I mean? Where they able to it's basically like a homemade damn lie detector test. It's not even admissible in court half the time. You know, so with all of that going on, man, dog left. He'll be back. But yeah, but with all that going on, man, in this case, man, I find it hard to believe that the family's gonna find some type of closure through the justice system, man. I don't see it yet. And we still haven't heard from what's his name, the FBI director, Patel or whatever his name is.
Cash Patel.
Yeah. Cashew.
Yeah,
so
I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm here. I ain't gonna.
Oh dang! It went out again.
No, I'm here.
No, I'm here.
No, I'm here.
All right, go ahead.
No, I'm here.
I was just saying, basically, to me, you know, besides me seeing what the mother's energy during the thing and just kind of observing the father, trying to just understand where, dang, did he drop out? He's still here though, but trying to understand where he was coming from during that conversation we was having. I mostly was paying attention to that. And it, like Benjamin Crump, it's hard for me. Honestly, it's hard for me to really listen to him. You know what I mean? But we had already heard that tow call, you know what I mean? The emergency call that was put out where they allegedly, the Bell's pump was going bad and they was pumping the water out the boat, man. They talked about that, man. And a lot of stuff we really had already covered.
I think for real on the Nolan Wells situation, right? Like we've been dealing with it for so long now, right? And don't get me wrong, we still got some ways to go because, there's always some ongoingness about it, right? But, I'm also one of the people that's sitting back and I'm looking at it, and, one thing about life, because, I've been responsible You know what I mean? As far as a life being taken and stuff like that, right? So I know what it's like for a family to lose a family member, right? But you know, as this thing like the moments where we waiting on an update, and you know, like these press conferences, like one thing I keep seeing that's consistent, right? I keep seeing like the energy from the parents, bro. And you know, in a nutshell, it's kind of like, to sum it up, them parents, you know, they did all that they can do in their raising of that boy Nolan. But you know, we all done been in a situation where 100% just wasn't good enough, and they 100% just wasn't good enough to equip him with the armor in a way where he would have been able to save his life. I can't hear you, Dawgface. Ruler.
Yeah, I'm here.
I can't hear nobody.
Somebody is finally calling out that rat, man.
What's your name? Where you calling from? You calling? What's your name, brother?
I'm Big Los, man. I'm calling out of Indiana, man.
South to Indiana, man. Who's your land?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. I be watching you, man. I was like, finally somebody is on this dude's top. He be on the internet lying. I don't even know him. I can't stand him.
So what do you have that you want to say about this whole thing, brother?
Okay, I want to say, I know for sure every time he get on the internet, it's recorded. Like, that's his way of snitching. Ain't no paperwork, man. That's the thing. Everybody keeps talking about, where's his paperwork? He don't have paperwork. His paperwork is audio.
I agree with you, right? I agree with you. I mean, to me, this is elementary, brother. To me, it's elementary. To me,
it is, man. I don't understand how people don't understand.
Well, hey, listen. So that is. So listen. Let me pick my pen up. I don't think that people don't understand. I think that people in our community don't give a fuck about snitching like they say they do. They only say they care about it because people expect them to say that. People expect you to be anti this, anti that. But the reality of the situation is, bro, Wack 100 is only able to exist because he really has no. When you look at what his contribution is to the world of hip hop, as a manager, he has some degree of success. It wasn't long lasting, but he has some degree of success. But when you look at his overall contribution to the world of hip hop and to the culture as a whole, if Wack 100 would have never existed, what
we wouldn't miss him.
We would miss him. And when you look at all the things that he's doing right now, and when you look at his position, and when you look at what he's doing and what he's done, and especially in recent times, it is all a bunch of fuckery. It is fuckery at the highest level.
Listen, Dawgface, listen, bro. You are his biggest threat. Don't stop. Academics and deal, they be letting him slide. They don't ask the right questions. They be scared. Stay on his neck, bro.
I appreciate that, man. Memphis checking in, man. Salute to you, brother.
Yeah, man. I'm tapped in with all three of y'all that's on the thing on the live right now. Rule report, everybody, man. I appreciate your content, man, and I'm gonna keep watching.
Good luck.
All right, bro. Salute to you. Hey, that's been general consensus. Right, we've had dozens of callers call in. I've had texts. Some people have been texting me not so nice things, but I love you anyway. You know what I'm saying? I understand that I'm not easy to digest, and I'm not easy. Like Slime Ball, keep sending them jewels, baby. Keep sending them jewels, Slimy, the slime one.
And what that dude Cornelius or Cornel talking about?
Who that?
In the chat.
Dawgface, salute, man. I have two brothers that married to Filipino women. And them chicks run the household and money and kids. Yeah, I believe it.
So she's black and Filipino?
Yes. So I'm assuming that's what the brothers, why he's coming with that, letting us know that Filipino women have. Yeah, but listen, running a household, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Running a household, listen, I don't want to critique Nolan's parents because this is not the time and place. See, this is what Charleston White lacks. He lacks perspective. he lacks a gauge to be able. He lacks a temperature gauge. You can have an opinion about something, but there's a time and place to talk about it, and this isn't it. I don't want to offer anything, and I've already said things, but I don't want to offer anything else to take the attention away from where the attention should be. Right? So Nolan Wells, his parents lost a son to something that I suspect is murder. And I think that the attention should be focused on that. And I don't want to say anything that's going to take that away from the focus. So that's just that on that.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead, brother.
So, because it's kind of back on the whack thing, though.
Have at
so it. I just want to ask. I want to ask both of you brothers this question. So we've heard all of these conversations, and I think all of us got a background to where this is conversation that we feel that shouldn't be had on the phone, less online, on video, or on a live stream podcast setting, right? Mm-hmm. So with that being said, and he knows this, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna say he's dumb or oblivious to this. So knowing that and knowing the type of conversations he engaged in online, I know a lot of people are saying that Wack is working for them people. Are we saying that his deal, if he has one, is one that where, you know what, this is how we'll slip the information in there. I'm going to get online and just talk about it, and y'all take it and throw it or do whatever it is that y'all want to do with it?
So listen, this is what we know. These things we know is that if I put it out there in what we call the ethos, if I put it out in the atmosphere, right, then people are going to grab it and talk about it. And so people can't say that it came from me necessarily because I put it out there or I made sure that it was put out there by enough people who have big voices. I'm going to go on Akademiks and say it. I'm going to go on No Jumper and say it. I'm going to give it to Poetic Flacco. I'm going to give it to my exposures. I'm going to give it to 600. I'm going to give it to these people so they can spread it with me. So when the feds get it, nobody can say that it came from me because so many people talked about it, right? And they're going to forget that the point of origin was me. But no, we're not going to forget you bitch ass nigga. We're not going to forget. And for all the people who say, well, dog, you're preoccupied with Wack. Listen, Wack go on Akademiks. Oh, man, they wasn't even there. They wasn't even there. They wasn't even there. They wasn't there. They wasn't even there. Hey, listen, but you were there. They wasn't even there back 10 years ago. They wasn't when Death Row was up. They wasn't there when Cash Money and Cash Money West formed. He was in prison somewhere. Hey, my nigga, you were there. And look at what you did with your access. You were there. And look at what you did. Look what you turned into. You're trying to use I'm a star. I was around stars. I know this shit. And you don't. So therefore, who are you to talk about it? Nigga, look at what you've done with your access. You haven't built no motherfucking empire, nigga. What are you talking about? Ben had motion. Shout out for that motherfucking generous donation. I swear I think the same thing. If you just talking on Clubhouse, I'm not directly telling the police. So that's the deal. That's the setup. Ben had motion. That is it. That is it.
It's kind of like what I was asking is that.
Yeah, so listen, bro. This is his rebuttal. Oh, you wasn't there, but you were there. And look at your behavior. Look at your actions. I'm glad I wasn't there, nigga. I'm glad I wasn't with you 10, 15 years ago. Because if I was, I'd probably be in a federal penitentiary somewhere stabbing a nigga, making a cook up, nigga. You trying to say, oh, you wasn't there. I was there. I was around. You wasn't around. Hey, Akademiks, he wasn't around. He's trying to be something. No, bitch, I've been having money. I've been having motion, hoe ass nigga. I ain't trying to be nothing but what I am. I'm definitely not trying to fit in to your motherfucking square ass circle, nigga. That's what I ain't trying to do. I ain't trying to fit in and make nice. That's why ever since me and you have been in proximity on YouTube, I done cussed your bitch ass out, nigga. I ain't trying to be your friend, nigga. Big homie CC been talking to me about you for 2 years about doing content. When y'all was in Vegas, you, King Yella, when 607 Unk first started to take off, I was invited to come out there and do content with you and Big homie CC. I fly out, turn that down. I don't want to be nowhere near you, bitch. That's how I'm beating your whole ass in the ring somewhere. Use a hold of me, nigga. Use a hold of me. I don't want to be nowhere around you, you pussy ass nigga. So you stop all that. He hear all that goofy dumb ass shit. Now I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear it. I don't give a fuck about it. And I'm glad I wasn't there because if I was there, just imagine what kind of trouble I would be in now. If I was there.
And you know what, like I know they be saying we talk about whack a lot, right? But the thing is, we content creators, right? And we always interested in current news, right? Wack moving so motherfucking cold with all that, he's slithering so motherfucking cold that he gonna always come across our table with some new fuckery. So we can say right now today, man, fuck, we don't talk about this bitch ass nigga. The world know he's a bitch, but then he'll slide through somewhere like, damn, he done made it over here. Look, on some bullshit, y'all know we gotta address that, and it's gonna get addressed. So it is what it is.
What am I looking at?
Oh, just a nice little view of something that I found interesting. You gotta love it.
Yeah, okay, that's I remember this on
DawgfaceTV, man. Who I'm talking to? Where you calling from?
Man, it's B from Compton, California, man.
Compton. Hey, listen, Compton in the house?
Yeah, Dawgface. Hey, man, I just want to speak on that situation with Wack. You know what I'm saying? And Big U.
Let's go with it, brother. You live on air. Let's go, brother.
Yeah, I'm watching y'all, right? So I've been on this shit for a minute, bro. Excuse my language, but I'm gonna say it like this. If Big U is getting charged with this, why Wack ain't getting charged?
That's the question of the day. Shit.
Well, listen. So I'm going. Don't hang up, bro. Stay on the phone. So I want to have a conversation with you. So watch this. So his B's question, who's from Compton, right? His question is, when you look at what transpired according to what Wack said to the whole world,
yeah,
Wack was the aggressor. He was the one who approached him. He was the one who spotted him. Wack was the one who spotted Future and Sierra. He was the one who approached Future and Sierra. He was the one who, when Future took off running, he was the one who took off running behind him. He's the one who chased him onto the jet bridge. He's the one who Future was so scared that Future pulled out his phone, called Stunner, whoever Stunner is. We don't know who Stunner is, despite the fact that he's been hollering Stunner for 10 years or more. We don't know who that could possibly be. And Stunner told him, lay off him, I'll pay you the ransom. Don't hit him. Don't touch him. Send me trick information, and I'll wire trick the money. So everything that he said that happened that was wrong, he did it.
Yeah, exactly.
So how in the world? I'm gonna ask Ruler. Ruler Report got the goddamn degree in legal.
Yeah, but see, the feds don't work like that. If me and you go hit the bank, we both getting cracked. They ain't gonna just do no accomplice or no shit like that, bro. Come on now.
The only way he wouldn't get charged.
Because that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying, all this shit he be saying, he say Brick Baby got caught with an AK-47. He say Wacko got caught with all these guns and silencers and shit. Munchie B getting ORs and all this shit. Motherfucker, you went to Texas with a whole nigga West Side Iraq in your trunk and you didn't do nothing. You didn't get no time for that. What happened with that? What? He be telling on himself and motherfuckers see SB and you, Ruler Report just report. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like you be on his neck. The other brother SB be on his neck. He ain't gonna give back at you. And then when you get him, when you get him, you go too hard, bitch ass. No, let that nigga talk, man, so you can get at him. Let him talk. When he be like, he try to do this shit with the situation about Cuffy. You had his ass, but you ran him off because you bitch ass nigga. He don't want to hear that shit.
So what you saying is what everybody's telling me. Hey, dog.
Let me ask you that. How old are you?
I'm 54.
Just give me. Are you over 50?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, so I'm young. I'm gonna consider you as a big homie. So I'm just giving you to my big homie advice. When you in his presence, let him speak. Cause it's the content. Don't fuck it up. Cause I want to see two men have a conversation. Cause that's where he do all that. Woo, 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 rah, rah, rah. Oh, you in the front of a real one. Nigga, let me see you address this real one, what? And how he getting at you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna run, he gonna take off. You know what I'm saying? Go get them transcripts and let's see why your shit was dismissed in the interest of justice, Wack. You call everybody a rat. You know what I'm saying? You calling everybody a rat. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Go get them transcripts, like Deuce him say. Go get them transcripts from Texas and let's see why your shit was dismissed in the interest of justice, why you got caught with all them guns going over there to Texas. You talk about everybody else getting caught with guns. You see what I'm saying? That's why Jake won't react. He ain't gonna fuck with him because he know. They know. They know what Wack doing. You know what I'm saying? Wacko from Compton didn't respond because he know. You know what I'm saying? When Jay Chris said something to him, what happened? The whole street get ready. Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? When you got on his ass, he gonna try to call you a rat. You feel what I'm saying? Whoever get at him, he gonna investigate you. You know what I'm saying? Who do that? Who do investigations like that? Come on, man. I just want to let y'all know some real shit, man. And his team, them niggas raggedy. Because half of them from Compton, I see them all the time. They busted. They ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no money. He don't treat them right. You know what I'm saying? They just henchmen. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm waiting for them to have an actual video podcast so we can see who they are.
Yeah, he don't want them to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't right.
I got you, brother. Thank you for calling in, man. Salute to Compton. Salute, hey, salute to all my people out there in Compton, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Salute, brother.
Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, brothers, man. Y'all doing y'all thing, man.
All right, thank you, brother. So listen, we got somebody who's in the comments saying, "Let me ask you a question, Dawgface."
I seen that shit, nigga.
Come to the D. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Should I be scared? Hey, Richard Chambers, should I be scared? You can call in, Rich. Hey, Rich, you can call in. Call in and tell me why I should be scared, Richie. Hey, Dick. Call in, Dick, and tell me, should I be scared to come to Detroit? What's scary about Detroit? Rich, you want to call in? You asked me if I was scared to come to Detroit. Call in, Rich. Here, there go the number on the screen. Right, help me put the number on the screen for you, Rich. Call in and ask me that question. I dare you. There you go. Call in, Rich, and ask me that question. Y'all tell Rich to call in and ask me that question, please. I'll answer it. I promise you I will. Ruler Report. What the fuck is going on in the world of in the culture? What's going on in the world of entertainment? I'm back on the road. Ruler Report starting next Monday. I'm LA.
Yeah.
I'm LA. I'm Houston. I'm Dallas. I'm New York. And I'm Miami, all within the course of 6 days.
Good shit.
That's a good run right there.
That's a good run. That's good shit.
Get locations. You know what I mean?
Look at this nigga here.
Location.
Hey, Rich,
now the news cycle been slow other than what you've been bringing out, with the Moses Malone interview, the Cuffy stuff, you know what I'm saying? And this Wack 100 stuff. I mean, other than that, it really ain't been nothing going on.
Hey, listen, guess what we're doing tomorrow? We're going to play James Harden's deposition. DawgfaceTV. Where you calling from? What's your name, brother?
From Montgomery, Alabama, home of the riverboat, baby.
Hey, let me hold on, brother. Hold on. Now, watch this. The Gump. God damn it.
Damn it, the Gump.
So watch this. Let me say this to you, brother. Every time I talk to somebody from Alabama, my mom and daddy both from Alabama, bro. Born and raised. My mama had 10 brothers, 10 sisters. They all was born in Birmingham. But I went from Birmingham to T-Town, all over T-Town, Bessemer. And then my great granddaddy had a big farm down there in Lee County, Phoenix City, Alabama. One side of the street, right. You're in Lee County. Other side of the street, you're in Columbus, Georgia. So watch this.
All right.
I was at the Classic in Birmingham. I was at the Classic last year in Birmingham. Every year, I'm always at the Classic. And I met people from all over the state of Alabama down there. Brother, what do you have the floor? This is your show. Go ahead.
Man, I look on here, man. I see all these dudes, man, they're supposed to be real Bloods, Crips, and all this stuff, man, real gangsters and all that, so they say. Man, it was obvious to me 2 or 3 years ago this dude was a buster, man. Don't no grown man fall out with everybody, man. I still got the same homies I had when I was little. Yeah, we might have bumped heads and did what we did, but, when you real, man, you just don't fall out with everybody, man. Like little bras fall out with people like that, man. Or is it just me, man?
No, it ain't.
Don't no grown man just fall out with everybody,
man. If you fall out with everybody, don't go nowhere, but hold on, cuss this nigga out right quick. Hey, Tom, Dawgface is obsessed with whack. Your daily life is whack. No man should have that much power. Suck my dick, you bitch ass nigga, and get your bitch ass off my platform, you cock sucking bitch, and tell your mama to get off my dick and tell your mama to come here, you bitch ass nigga. How about that? Oh, no, I'm sorry, Mr. Alabama. I would get beside myself. Yeah.
Tell that nigga change the channel, man.
Yeah, you ain't got to watch me, bitch ass nigga.
But yeah, man, I'm just saying, man, it hurts me to watch this clown, man. I can't see how they can even fuck with him, man. I mean, damn. The nigga's police, he COINTELPRO, man.
I believe, bro, tell me, listen, it is true. So watch this, bro. People may have missed, what you're saying might be flying over people's heads. But watch this. What man, now I'm not saying that men have to be around each other, but what nigga can't get along with no other nigga?
Man, the only way you can get along with him if you a whole ass nigga, man.
The only way you gonna get along with Wack is if listen, if you a real nigga, the shit he do gonna rub you the wrong way. You're not gonna be able to stay in contact with that nigga because he do so much whole shit.
Yeah, man. I don't be understanding how they can sit next to him. That's why Big U got away from him, man. See, the thing is, I know you, man. I know Big U, man. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna talk about that. But I'm saying, man, this dude's a clown, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe they just be sitting next to dude, man. Like everybody that he get on here and be online with, man, that love Joy nigga, he a rat. You know what I'm saying, man? This shit crazy to me, man.
Hey, listen, bro. I want you to do me a favor, man. Everybody that you know from the Gump, right? I want you follow me on Instagram, brother. I don't know if you're an Instagram user or not. My Instagram is The Most Dangerous Voice. Follow me on Instagram and let me know, hey, it's Alabama who was on the live with you. Follow me. I want to do a show where I got motherfuckers from the Gump who have an opinion. I really want to do a show with niggas from all over Alabama calling in and giving their perspective. Because my kinship with I'm in Alabama 8-9 times a year, every year since I've been out of prison. And even before I went to prison. You know what I'm saying? All my family reunions are in Alabama. They in Phoenix City. You hear me? Or they in Bessemer, one of the two. You hear me? Or
we had family reunions, all my folks from Detroit, Chicago, California. Hell, everybody came out the South, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, bro. So listen, man, do me a favor. Follow me on Instagram, The Most Dangerous Voice, and then put your number in my DM, and I'm going to call you, and I want to set up something to where I got guys from the Gump calling in and giving their perspective, because we really ain't got that many guys from Alabama putting on, and even though I'm from Michigan, my family from Alabama, so I feel it's Roll Tide, except when they play University of Michigan. Then.
Oh man, Roll Tide, baby. Hey, shout out to the rest of the guys on that, man. I'm gonna follow you, bro.
What's up?
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, brother. Everybody said, what's happening?
What up, baby?
All right, thank you. Yeah, so for everybody, so listen, I have an announcement to make. The Detroit Dream Cruise is in a couple of weeks. I'll be live streaming from Detroit, Michigan, doing the Detroit Dream Cruise. I'm bringing the cast from Real Life Street Stars, the Blue Couch. Their first time in Detroit, I'll be there. Ruler Report say he coming. You coming? You said you was coming. Ruler Report? You said you was coming.
He can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
My fault. I had muted my mic. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm pulling. We said that's on the 16th, right?
Well, I'm broadcasting live on the 15th, which is a Saturday.
Uh-huh.
The 16th, my comedy show is on the 16th at Punchline Comedy Club, the same club that Charleston White be coming to when he comes to Detroit. Yeah, so the Dream Cruise is the 14th, 15th, 16th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of August. I'll be live streaming live from the Dream Cruise the entire weekend, and my comedy show. If you in or around the city of Detroit, my comedy show is at Punchline Comedy Club. Follow me on Instagram, Dawgface, the most dangerous voice. Click the link in my bio. The tickets are available right now. You better get the tickets, get your sections, because I'll be selling that motherfucker out. We selling that motherfucker out.
I can pull up.
Pull up.
Yeah, I can pull up.
Hey, listen, man.
That's right around the corner.
Hey, listen, tomorrow, be on the lookout. Go follow my Instagram page. Go follow Underdog and go follow the Ruler Report. Tomorrow, Moses Malone Jr. will be back, and we're going to air the deposition, part 1, because there are 2 parts of it, of James Harden. So tomorrow, be on the lookout. We're going to drop the flyer. We're going to tell you what time it's going to be. So be on the lookout for the flyer on our Instagram pages tonight. I want to thank y'all and salute y'all, everybody who tapped in. I think I hit about 600, 700. I appreciate everybody, man. Thank y'all. Tomorrow we'll be back. So go to my Instagram page. Go to my Instagram page, and I'm going to be announcing what time we're going to be back tomorrow. I salute y'all. I thank y'all. I'm going to start my tour back next week. I'm moving across the country, New York, L.A., Houston, Miami, Dallas, Atlanta. Back in Atlanta as well, man. Salute y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Go follow my Instagram page. We're going to be announcing on my Instagram page what time we're coming back tomorrow.